CK. He's live right now, and I've never lied in my life.
I am actually live right now, and I'm really glad. Kells, that was the best intro I've ever had. What up, Twitch world? We're live. We're doing the things. If you wanna see this exact same stream but somewhere slightly more cool, Kells is always also streaming.
Yeah, you can check me out at www.twitch.tv/secondhandck.
Exactly. So how's everyone? How you all doing?
I'll be better when I make the switch to Firefox, because Chrome takes way too many resources.
Okay. Yep. I mean I'm using Chrome and it's going okay.
It's not for me. It won't let me run anybody's stream while doing everything else. I don't know.
I was gonna say I've got my 2 lurks up like you're supposed to.
I had a little snacky, and now I have a little drinky, and
Nice.
I'm feeling fun and festive.
Awesome.
On this gregarious Sunday, which is a word that I just learned, but I don't know what it means.
I was about to say, what is gregarious?
As you mentioned, drinkies, I do need to do the term of service thing. This is a game about drinking. Please do not try and drink along with it, because you're not allowed to promote irresponsible drinking on this stream, on Twitch, you know. Feel free to have an adult beverage or 2 if you would like to. Don't be silly.
My drink is not alcoholic. I do just want to reassure everyone.
My drink is alcoholic, but that's not the point.
I have water. It's not alcoholic, I imagine.
I would hope so.
I would hope so. The amount of worry in your voice, Hyatt.
I feel like if your water is alcoholic, something is going wrong.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
Have people not heard of vodka? Like,
I've been with a girlfriend, but not mine.
Right then.
Wait, is vodka water?
It's potato water.
water colored.
It's watercolored.
Close enough.
So, I thought we'd get people together and we'd try out this new RPG, and it would be my celebration for beating another one-handed game. But then I beat that game a week earlier than I planned, so, you know, it's actually not come straight after that game. So we're just having a fun RPG, and it doesn't mean anything. So, it is fun. This is an entirely... So for the people who don't know, this is an entirely home-brewed RPG. I've come up with the rules, the dice rolling systems, all of these things, all the characters, concepts, locations, all of these things. It's basically something like a pub crawl to save the world in a heroic and adventurous quest. It's going to be fun, unless it isn't.
This sounds amazing.
Yeah, like... So I just want you... So firstly, like, kind of bear in mind if it does go a bit wrong and it doesn't turn out to be very good, that this is kind of like the playtest. This is a brand new thing, but then that being said, once you allow for the fact that this is a brand new thing, please be kind, but any feedback is always appreciated. Maybe we could work on it and do it better in the future.
I was there for the start.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's it. And also, thank you to all the lovely people, for Glenn and Bones and Haya and Kells for being my guinea pigs and finding out how this game works.
Listen, my character, in a similar fashion to me, about 4 years ago, peak college era, my character has had one singular Cheez-It and is now ready for the bar crawl.
All right.
One singular Cheez-It. Nice. Why not 2 though?
You just gotta get a little snacky. That one Cheez-It is gonna do the work of the
Yeah,
Lord.
I was going to say,
And,
Glenn,
yeah.
nobody wants to be hitting the town with those 2 Cheez-It fries.
I mean, I think I could do 2 Cheez-Its. I think I'd be fine.
All right. Well, maybe you just carry your weight better than a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
Right. So Kells, if you're so ready to go, do you want to make your character?
So ready.
Do you want to do your character creation first?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So from now, the first rule that comes into place, to kind of get in the mood of being a drunk person who may or may not make the best decisions in their life, you are not allowed to think anything through. You have to give me gut instincts on everything. There is no like chatting amongst yourselves or planning or anything. I just need immediate responses to everything from now in the whole game.
So pretty much just continue to be me. Got
Yes,
it.
yeah, just be Kells. Right.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay, so first we need to find out what class you are. So I need you to roll a d10.
Wait, stop, pause. I have dice now. Wait, hold on. Actually, a
Totally not scrambling.
Whoa.
D10.
Yes. You know what?
Hold on.
You
I was
say
so
that,
ready.
and I'm so not ready because I'm really late because of parent issues, that I've just realised that I don't have any of my dice with me, nor do I have other things that I needed for this game. But that's fine.
I have
Which one does a
Google
10 look like? Hold on, I'm gonna find.
It's the one that goes from 0 to 9. It's got 10 sides. That's the key factor.
Wait,
Looks like a
but
diamond.
is this one?
I don't know.
I can't see
I
the
can't-
screen. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Just roll it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it right now.
Do it. I'm there for it. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I got a 0.
A 0 is the 10.
Oh, I got a 10, baby!
Okay. So, Kels, for this game, you will be playing the drunkard class.
Oh, so just me.
Yes. So the rules you are allowed to enact as a drunkard. You are legally allowed to drink your own alcohol in any pub you enter. You are also
I'm so excited.
you are also legally allowed to carry as many hip flasks as you would like. You do not now need to tell me right now how many hip flasks you have on you. Just at any time you want to produce a hip flask, you just need to tell me where it's come from.
Okay.
So it might be something I've got this hip flask, I've just brought it out of my pocket, this has been
I was also thinking pocket.
yeah, this might be like my inside jacket pocket, it might be a secret one, this is the hip flask I keep in my sock, anything you think.
Your
I was
sock.
also thinking clothing. Correct. Thank
Yeah.
you.
I mean, if you want to pull one out of something that isn't clothing, that's up to you, but that wasn't what I was doing. Right, so now let's roll another d10, please, and we will find out why the town knows who you are.
I'm rolling you said 20?
No, 10.
Oh, yes, 10.
Another 10.
Oh, wait. I lost it. Okay, I found it. 7.
7. Okay, so you're infamous in your hometown because nobody knows how you got them, but once you turned up to a town meeting with a pair of ogre's underpants.
So just like real life.
Yeah. So, if you ever need to, brag about anything or something, you can regale us with the story of how you got some ogre's underpants if you want. That's just,
You know what? That's honestly, that could be a novel in itself.
Well, yeah.
Perhaps after a couple of beveraginos, I will enlighten you all with perhaps the intro to that story.
Sure.
But we will see.
We'll see how it comes along. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then, just off the top of your head, tell us 2 facts about your character that... Oh, wait, well, first tell us your character's name, and then tell us 2 facts about your character, just to flesh them out a little bit.
Yeah, sure. My character's name is Ivana. Ivana Shot. Facts about her. She's a kleptomaniac, but only for bricks and other rectangularly shaped cuboid objects. And also she likes to go shopping, but not to buy things, just to look at them and be like, yeah, I could buy that if I wanted, and then leave the store.
She's a serial browser.
Yeah, she's a serial browser. Honestly,
Right.
She's a serial window shopper,
Gotcha.
but not in a good way. Pretty infamous for that. She's infamous for going into stores, taking up resources, and not buying things.
Absolutely. It makes a very good advantage of the free sample.
Right? Yeah. No. Free sample-aholic over here. Honestly, she's in step 3 of her 12-step program for being a serial browser.
Excellent.
Sorry, guys. I'm in a strange mood today.
No, I was going to say, I think that's going to be the exact sort of energy we need.
Perfect.
Excellent. Cool. Who would like to make their character next?
I'm down.
Go, Glenn. Glenn, roll me a d10
Alright.
and find out what class you are. Some part of,
1.
Oh, I was going to say, a little part of me hoped that you'd all roll 10s and you'd just be playing as 4 drunkards. It would have been amazing. But,
Oh, that would look great.
I mean,
Right.
I came through, but come on, guys, keep up.
Sorry, Kels. I just can't.
That's fine. For a 1, Glenn, you'll be playing this game as a cleric.
That is so opposite of what I would usually be, but okay.
That's fine. For this game, legally you can carry a mace on you. and you have the ability to once during this game, at any time, you can ask whatever god you are a cleric to. Please also tell us what god you are a cleric to. But you can ask that god for a favor.
This is about to get really interesting.
We're screwed.
But yeah, so what god are you a cleric to?
What gods are options?
Pick something. You, like any gods are options. You can be just like
Loki.
what?
Loki.
So like a mischief god.
Renowned,
Yes. Awesome.
renowned healing god Loki.
Yes. Okay, that's fine. So that actually fits in quite well because I've got a couple of Norse god characters in this. So that's
Oh, great.
awesome. So yeah, so once during this stream, anytime you feel appropriate, you can ask Loki for a favor.
Perfect.
Awesome. Then roll me another d10, please. Just don't roll a 7. If you roll a 7, roll it again because Chaos has taken 7.
I rolled a 10.
A 10. The reason you are infamous in your town is because you once brought a round for everyone in the pub, couldn't afford it, and had to work there for the next week to clear your debt. Right, so then can you just tell us your characters' names and 2 facts about them?
Bengal. So here's the fun fact about me carrying a mace around. I am also in a wheelchair because I have no legs.
Okay. Sure. Less of a pub crawl for you and more of a pub wheel.
Right?
Is it an electric chair or an
It
analog
is
chair?
an electric chair.
Okay. That's fine. This D&D
So
fancy world.
Imagine a bald, old, legless guy rolling around, swinging a mace at people.
Yep, love it.
And talks to gods, apparently.
Well, specifically Loki.
Yeah, specifically Loki.
That's fine. What other interesting fact do you have about Bengal?
Let's see. What other interesting fact? So, the reason I lost my legs was actually in a masonry accident, so we might actually be able to make use of the bricks that Kells always happens to steal for some reason.
I don't always happen to steal them, okay? They're just there, and then they get in my house somehow, alright? I don't like the accusatory nature of that statement, okay?
All I'm saying is I have a past in masonry, and that is how I end up losing my legs. So, might be able to put that to use.
Can you, just for my sake, because I'm a bit stupid, what's masonry?
Okay, brickwork, cement work, stuff like that.
Okay. So a builder.
I'm sure you've seen plenty of brick houses being where you're from.
Yes. I'm sticking with a builder.
Something along those lines, yeah.
Yeah.
Construction work, pretty much.
Alright, that's fine. Nice. Bones or Hire, who would like to go next?
Don't everybody volunteer at once.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll go.
Do it. Thank you.
Let's go.
Otherwise, this is going to be a really awkward and long stream if we all just sit here. Wait. Roll me a d10.
5.
5. You're going to be playing as a berserker.
Let's go.
Yeah. You're allowed to carry a club with you at all times. And over the course of this game, so over any 24-hour period, you are allowed to break any free things with no consequence.
Let's go.
So yeah, you're legally allowed to break any free items or things. It's up to you. Yeah, that's it. It's up to you to decide how big a thing you consider an item, whether it's like, a glass or a car or a building or whatever. We'll argue about it later.
Please don't break my wheelchair.
Oh no. I would never.
Break it.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say that would be really horrible, but also very funny. I just want to advocate that in real life it is not okay to break people's wheelchairs. That's specifically fun.
That's the plot
right?
to the novel Heidi, like the old classic novel Heidi. Like I'm 90% sure that's the plot.
The girlfriend is over here shaking her head, so I'm pretty positive it is.
Yep. Okay.
And to that, I just have to say, why did we allow novels to have that as a plot? Anyway, please continue with your character creation.
Sure. Yeah. Roll us another d10 to find out why you're famous in your local town.
4.
4. At last year's village fete, you fell into a trough and were too drunk to get out and almost drowned.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. Bones. No, wait, sorry. No, higher, sorry. What is your character's name and 2 interesting facts about them?
My character's name is Lily. Lily likes cats but is allergic to cats.
Right.
And is also extremely directionally challenged.
So it gets lost easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like it.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. I can imagine so many times you've, so many nights you've wasted following cats and then not being able to find your way home.
It's a common problem.
Yeah.
Common problem.
It's a catastrophe, if you will.
Hey!
Yeah. Thank you, I'm here
Are
all
we gonna
night.
keep making puns? Because this feels like purgatory.
Yes, we are. I have a feline that we will.
Terrible. You're all terrible. Directly to jail.
Guys, everyone, I think we just need to pause.
Yeah, well, you know, this is really the build up to the tale I wanted to tell. You got any more? Yeah.
I feel like if I say it more at this point, it's
No,
kind of just
I-
I'm like,
yeah.
check me out. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Oh my god.
You see, I was hoping that you had run out of things, because then I could have said cat's got your tongue.
Sucks to suck, I guess.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm better than you thought I was.
that is often true. It's difficult, because I already think you're very good, but then you do consistently seem to be better, so yeah, it's true. Anyway, Bones, roll me a d10, let's go.
Bones, D10.
Oh, wait.
You're rolling, are you not?
He's rolling dice for 2 people. No, we finished her. We've done it. She
Okay, my
she
bad.
follows cats. She gets lost.
My bad.
She spends all night
Okay.
sneezing on them.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
A5. You are also a berserker.
Oh god.
Yo!
Yes.
You're your best friend too!
You can. So you're allowed. So like her, you are allowed to, or should I say like Lily, you are allowed to carry a club with you wherever you go, and 3 times over the course of this game, you can break something with no legal consequence. Then roll me another d10.
We got a 4.
We've had 4. Roll it again.
Again.
2. So what you are known in your town is one night after getting so drunk you somehow managed to lock yourself out and also lose all of your clothes. You're not sure how you did that, but you did. And that's why you're remembered in town.
That's terrifying how real that is to my life. You're laughing, but I'm concerned.
It's alright, we're all concerned.
It's just how the dice goes. And then can you give me your character's name and 2 interesting facts about them?
Character's name is Kalis,
Mm-hmm.
and interesting fact, I can't walk and talk at the same time.
Okay.
And
Sober or non-sober?
sober.
Oh god.
And I forget how strong I am.
Oh, being a berserker, that will be an issue, but I like it.
Uh-huh.
God help. All my stuff's gonna be broke.
Cool. So,
Push you down the hill as you go through a wall.
that's all your characters made. So we've got Bangle the Cleric, Ivona... Damn it. Thanks, Kels.
Anytime. It's only because someone in my stream mentioned it, and I was like, I don't have it spelled wrong, and they're like, no, CK does, and I'm like, oh yes, they do.
I fixed it. Yeah, so we've got Bangle the Cleric, Ivona the Drunkard,
Ayo.
and then Lily and... Sorry, what did you say your character was, Bones? Bones.
Wait, who?
Bones. I missed it.
Payless.
Kalis. Lily and Kalis, the Berserkers. So I'll just quickly run over some rules of how the game's going to work for the people. I've already told the people playing, but just so the people watching understand. Essentially, when they're going to be going through things, they'll have to do various challenges, much like you do in any sort of tabletop RPG. And they'll have to roll a d20 against the difficulty. If they roll equal to the difficulty or higher, they pass. If they roll double the difficulty, or a 20, if double the difficulty is, too high, then they pass with style, and they get to narrate what awesome thing they do whilst passing this challenge. If they get less than the difficulty, they fail. If they get half the difficulty or less, they have a severe fail, where I will narrate something awful happening to them. And if at any point they roll a 1 on any challenge, they get too drunk and pass out, and one of the other characters will have to revive them. If at any point all 4 of them are passed out, which I hope won't happen, but they will automatically fail the whole game. That's like your TPKO. I made a TPKO in a comedy RPG for reasons I don't even understand myself. But here we are.
Hey, CK.
Yeah.
Bones has her own dice now, so.
Awesome.
I'm so excited, and quite honestly, I'm gonna make the TPKO my goal.
Alright.
Right?
What?
Just kidding. I'm the drunkard, guys. It's what I do. Okay, I'm evil. All right.
It's just kidding, but that's what's gonna happen now.
Hey, my.
We can only hope.
So the night starts. Wait, I just need one last decision from the 4 of you. Which one of the 4 of you is the youngest in your... Because for this game, you're all a group of siblings. And I just will need to know which one of you is the youngest, for story reasons. Was that Bones saying me?
Bones, apparently.
Okay, that's fine. So the story starts in... You're at a party. It is a joint party, partly because tomorrow... Kalis is turning 20, and also partly because your father is retiring. He's just finished his last day of work, and you're having this big party. And when I say he's retiring, I mean it's kind of like, when Bilbo leaves at the end of Lord of the Rings and goes to live with the elves.
Hey, no, Lord of the Rings spoilers! I'm currently in movie 1. I'm only halfway through. Please no Lord of the Rings spoilers. Thank you.
Oh boy.
Hey, so ignore anything that I just said. It's basically.
Oh my God, I panicked.
That's fine. As long as you panicked loud enough, you didn't hear what I said. It was only a mild.
You said something about
No, I didn't.
Bilbo and
No.
okay.
No, it's fine. Anyway, your dad's
Jeez,
retiring.
come on, CK. Why aren't you keeping up with my movie endeavors? Jeez, you're so fake.
Still trying to figure out how you just seeing Lord of the Rings.
Listen, I just now finished all of the Star Wars
Yeah.
films like a couple weeks ago. Okay.
I knew you had just finished Star Wars. I just missed that you'd started Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry.
It's alright. I don't know what you said. Quite honestly, I can't remember who that character is right now, so you should be okay.
Good. Okay, cool. Anyway, your dad's retiring. He's found a deal with like a few planes wizards who have discovered a different plane of existence which is called they refer to it as the comfy dimension. Like everything's just armchairs and like big lap cats to like sit on you and stuff. It's actually when you're in the comfort dimension, it's illegal to not wear slippers. It's just that sort of really nice, relaxed vibe. So he's going to go retire there. But it does mean that he's literally moving to a different plane of existence. So you're having this big party before he goes, and like I say, also Kalis is turning 20 tomorrow. Can all of you roll me a d10, please?
Oh crap! I closed the window for my D10. Give me a second.
Sorry.
I rolled a 1.
Okay. This is probably the last d10 you'll need. Okay. That's more exciting.
Is mine not good enough for you, CK?
Oh
Sorry.
no. You'll understand.
I rolled an 8.
Cool. Hiya.
I also rolled an 8.
Okay, so that number you just rolled is how many drinks you are in already at the beginning of the game.
Oh God.
Dang it! I'm already failing the class.
So it's up to you to decide how much of a lightweight your character is and how much each drink affects them. But
Well,
just
I'm an old man and all I do is drink since I can't walk anymore. So.
Well, I get 20, so apparently not that good.
I mean, I'm a drunkard, so this is kind of this is nothing for me.
yeah, you need to get on it, go.
I'm sorry. Listen, I was trying. Okay, listen, I'm trying to be responsible. Now, okay? Ask me in an hour.
Yeah.
She's trying to stay sober in case she sees some bricks along the way.
That's what I'm saying. I've gotta. What if I see a cuboid object? They just get me going.
Yeah. So what are you all up to at the party at the moment? How do you sort of mingle? There's basically it's your dad and a few of your dad's friends and then a few of your friends that are hanging around and stuff. And probably just local village people.
Well, I'm seeing a delectable ice sculpture that I would like to attempt to perform an ice luge out of, if so allowed by the DM.
Yeah, of course. If you tell me what an ice luge is.
Sure, it's when you pour a shot down an ice sculpture and into your mouth.
Oh, amazing! Absolutely,
Yes.
you can definitely do that. Being a drunkard, you'd know exactly how to. Wait, do drunkards often hang out with ice sculptures? Sure, why not? So you'd be a person who knows about that. We'll call that a difficulty 8. Roll me a d20, see how it goes.
Roll a d20.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Oh, I've got a cost today.
Oh! I've gotten a 6.
So you pour your shot down. You're getting ready, and you miss. It goes all down you. I mean, I suppose at least it's only a shot. It's not going to make a big mess, but.
That's all right. Do I get anything? Nothing? It
No,
messes?
yeah. It's all over your
What
top.
a shame.
Mm.
I've already embarrassed myself at this party twice now.
Yeah, I'm the most sober person here, and I can't even do it.
Once by being so sober.
I'm the most sober drunkard ever.
Dang it.
Alright, what's everyone else up to? What are you doing? How's your party going?
I gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So Matt, I'm over here. I'm just leaning back in my wheelchair, getting ready to pop a little wheelie.
Nice.
Do a couple of donuts.
Yep.
Like,
Sick wheelchair
why
tricks.
you youngins don't know how to do it.
Yeah, are you doing this on the dance floor, I assume?
Oh, definitely.
Yes. Busting some sick wheelchair moves.
Oh yeah.
Alright. We'll call the same. We'll call it a difficulty 8. Roll me a d20. Let's see how your dancing goes.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah.
20.
What? You rolled a 20?
Roll the 20.
Nice. That's a crit success. Tell me all about how amazing your dancing is.
All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, I'm popping a wheelie and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just get done doing a little bit of spin on it, and all of a sudden, I get a little bit of enthusiasm going, and I pop myself up on the palms of my hands, and I do a backflip in my chair.
Nice.
Landed spectacularly.
Yes, of course you do, and in perfect time to the music. It's amazing. The people who all the people who saw it, applauded. And somebody has just brought you another drink. So bear in mind you've had another drink.
Oh god, so I'm 9 in.
Berserker girls, what are you up to?
So I'm 9 drinks in apparently.
Yep, you're having a good time.
I am holding on to my club in the corner, trying to stand up straight.
Love it. Just like everyone should be on their 20th birthday party.
Talking to it apparently.
It's still talking to it. Hey. Like it. Lily, what are you doing?
I am trying very hard to get a stray cat to come over and say hi.
Right.
I'm trying very hard to appear non-threatening.
Okay. How are you doing that?
I am crouched over, near the bar,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of like, hey, hey. Psst, 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 psst. But I'm 9 drinks in, so probably more like, hey, yeah.
Okay. I mean, we'll stick with the theme. We'll call it a difficulty 8 if you want to see whether or not the cat comes to you.
Yeah.
12. That's fine. The cat walks over quite. It's not like immediately I'm going to be your best friend, but it comes over. The cat might well also be drunk. Who knows? we can never rule it out.
All right, Scritchy's time.
That's fine. You can give the cat scritches. It will set off your allergies.
Yep.
Love it.
A gentle itch begins in the back of my throat.
Amazing. Well, not amazing, but cats. Right then. So yeah, you're enjoying the party. It's going well. After your sort of various things that you're all up to. After a while, as the party it's like towards its winding down stage, but it's still got like maybe an hour or so left. But a couple of people have started leaving. It's sort of the vibe we're at. And your dad sort of decides to collect the 4 of you together. Oh, well, this was really a lovely time that we've all had, don't you think?
Sure.
Is it inheritance time?
What? I'm not dead yet. I'm just retiring. Give it another 10 years maybe. It's probably not long on the old ticker. Which is on this side, but I was too drunk. Just failing basic anatomy. But I thought, it would just be nice to get you all together and say how proud I am of you all, my children. And how that you've been very good children to me, and I'm very appreciative of it. And it's been amazing to watch you all grow up. And now you could say some nice things about me. That would. Okay, fine.
You raised us, and were present.
Yes, I did do both of those things.
Yes.
Yes. I thought.
Pa,
Yeah.
you're pretty badass, and I feel like we gotta blame you for that for some reason.
It couldn't have been easy raising 2 berserker daughters, but you did it.
I'm over in the corner laughing my ass off at this point.
I thought what might be a silly little, kind of like a fun party game before I leave, sort of thing, to do with you. Is we could go around the circle, and we could all just it would just say one thing. Like, you can all tell me one thing that I don't know about that you've done. You won't get in trouble for it now, because obviously I'm retiring. I'm leaving to a different dimension. It just, I'm sure you've all got really funny stories, things you've done that you just... I just thought it'd be fun. And then I'll tell you something that I've done that you guys don't know about either. No.
So you remember that, aged scotch you had that went missing about 10 years back?
Yes.
That I got in trouble for?
Yes.
Yeah, no, Lily really did it. I was covering for her.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was me.
Well, you. Well, that's nice of you, I suppose, actually, to cover for your sister. That's actually a very good thing. A very nice thing to do. Well, then...
Start yelling snitch.
I may have threatened him a lot.
That's my sister!
She threatened to break my wheelchair.
She threatened to hold the battery permanently.
Well, yeah, that is pretty horrible. But I mean, nothing I wouldn't expect from a berserker. And he sort of playfully punches you on the shoulder.
All right, I have something to get off my chest here.
Yes.
So here's what happened. Long story short, do you remember that one time when I was really feeling self-empowered and went by my lonesome with several bottles of tequila out into Montana?
Yes.
No.
Sure. I mean, I really don't either. Regardless,
Yeah.
somehow I'm so ashamed to say this. Gosh. Alright, I'm just gonna say it. I am one of the senators of Montana, and I don't know how that happened, and I've sort of absconded my responsibilities, and I think that might be a federal crime. That doesn't matter now. I'm here, and I'm present in this moment, and that certainly won't come back to haunt me later on.
Well, I guess at least nobody would look for the senator of Montana here.
Let's just hope not. Let's hope not.
Although that does explain why Montana is missing all of its cuboid objects.
And a senator, I know.
Everything. It's amazing how things fall into place when you get one little bit of information.
Well, that's why everything.
The huge Tupperware crisis of Montana. I was the cause of that. Gosh, I'm so embarrassed to say this to you all now.
No, it's fine. I still love you, daughter, even if you are a senator.
Thanks, Pops. I mean, I wouldn't have come out so well-adjusted and well-rounded had I not had a strong father figure like yourself. I mean, I'm just such a great kid, you know?
Oh, well, what can I say? Kaylis, what about you?
So Kayla's goes to
Kayla.
take a step forward and goes to open her mouth at the same time and falls flat on her face.
Yep. Remember, you can't walk and talk at the same time.
Apparently.
Especially 9 drinks in.
So I stand up and I get really upset. So I throw my club and it goes through the wall.
Yep.
And I point at it and say I did that.
Okay.
We know where the cat is at the moment.
I currently have the cat.
Okay, the cat is safe.
Yeah, cat is safe.
I feel like you found a loophole here, because I did say that whatever you told me you wouldn't get in trouble for, which means that isn't one of your free breaking things with no consequence, because I already told you there wouldn't be a consequence.
Oh god.
Ugh. Alright.
I was wondering if you were going to catch it.
Loophole.
No, that's fine. Well, okay, so I thought I'd share something with you. Have you children ever heard of the story of the Amber Fountain?
Yes, you have told us this story many times.
Well, let me tell you again.
I think I've been very drunk every time. I would love a refresher, as I am now cripplingly sober.
Well, okay, so the Amber Fountain is a legendary place put into the world when the world was being created by Thor. You know Thor. He's friends with your god.
Oh yes, many times my god has tried to trick him.
Yes. So basically, but the Amber Fountain is the only place where beer runs naturally through the earth in like in a river, lake thing, water.
What kind of Loki trickery is this?
Well, it's Thor's actually. It's not trickery. Anyway, I digress. The point is, nobody has ever gone to the Amber Fountain. Nobody has ever drunk from the Amber Fountain. But supposedly, if you do drink from it, not only is it delicious beer, but it will grant you all of the power of Thor for 24 hours. And once when I was young, I decided to go and try and find it. I heard rumors that if you go in to 5 of the local bars near here, it's actually quite near, by the way. But I digress. If you go to 5 of these local bars, and win the favor of the owners of said bars, they will each give you their piece of a map that takes you to the Amber Fountain. And then you could go there and be the person to drink from it, and that would be very exciting. So as a young person, I decided to try and do this, and I went to the 5 bars: the Devil's Undercarriage, the Wizard's Cauldron, the 2 Axes, the Fairy and the Wildebeest, the Wagon of the Wagon of Flagon. That's hard to say when you're a bit drunk. Thank you for getting over here and joining in the fun. Nivka Sahara, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And then I apologise if I didn't say that name right. Niv. But thank you. But anyway, I went to those 5 bar. I won the barkeep's favour, and I found the location of the Amber Fountain, which is very exciting. Something that happened along the way, though, when I was about the time I got to the ferry in the wildebeest, I actually ran into the god Hela, and she was actually kind of trying to take over the world at the time. It was a really awkward. It could have been such a buzzkill to my mood, but I was like, hey, Halsey baby, how about you don't do the taking over the worldy thing? How about you just come and drink with me? Because she too was also looking for the Amber Fountain. Because she was like, oh, with all of my magic, if I had 4 power for 24 hours, it'd be easy in that day to take over the world. So we ended up going on the quest together, but by the end of it, I convinced her not to destroy the world because we were getting on really well, and one thing led to another, and well, if you get the chance to, with a god, I mean, why what? Anyway, Kelsey, there's a reason you've never met your mother. But the point is, she said that she wouldn't destroy the world as long as you had drunk from the Amber Fountain by the time you turned 20, which, is in about 4 or 5 hours, when, which is why I'm retiring to a different dimension, because I don't want to be here when the world gets destroyed. You know what I mean? So I just thought we should share the things that we did, right? And nobody's getting in trouble for them now, right? Anyway, I've got to be off. I know the party's still going for another hour or so, but wizards and all that and their timekeeping. So, but you were good kids. You were good kids. And with that, he shuffles off out of the dimension.
Bye, Dad. So, like, Lily's crying a lot.
Yeah.
Just because of the cat allergies.
So correct me if I'm wrong. However, I think the main point and goal of that story was to tell me that there's a bar called the Wagon of Flagon that I've not been to.
Yes. Totally the point.
So what I'm hearing is we should go.
Yeah.
We gotta take that off the list,
Lily sniffles and nods.
Has Lily named the cat by now?
This is Mr. Kitty Cat.
Okay.
It's a girl cat.
Right.
I love
Obviously.
I'm so naming my next cat Mr. Kitty Cat.
Alright, so I soberly, trembling from the sobriety, gather my things and start to abscond out of the apartment, unaware of Wurmst, this bar maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I've not been to this bar yet, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself at this point. So I'm going, and I turn around and I'm like, hey, I don't know if y'all are following me, but Night's not getting any younger, and I'm not getting any more sober. Let's be honest. So.
I just kind of wobble my way out in my wheelchair, just holding down my little stick that pushes it forward. Like, wait for me.
I start babbling, looking for my club in the wall. Crying.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it must be quite an emotional thing for you to just suddenly find out that your mum is Hela, like Norse god of the underworld, and is planning on destroying the world in about 5 hours.
Right?
Go, Mom!
Now we gotta get drunk.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so well, as you sort of mentioned that you don't know the Wagon of Flagon, you do, however, know that the Devil's Undercarriage is not too far from where you live, as that is one of the places that you have to go. It's only like a couple minutes walk away.
Christ, you're right. Might as well pre-game the bar if I'm gonna be going.
Right. That's it. You want to. It's almost like they were given to you in order of story relevance, and you want to work your way up to the Wagon of Flagon being at the end of the list.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this a fourth wall break? Mysterious voice in the sky?
Yes.
Oh, well,
Well,
In that case,
I mean, technically it's only...
we're all listening to the order, but would you mind repeating that order?
Yes.
Just in case somebody
Okay.
wasn't?
I mean, yeah, sure. So there's the Devil's Undercarriage, the Wizard's Cauldron, the Two Axes, the Fairy and the Wildebeest, and the Wagon of Flagon.
Well, then, I mean, let's start with the devil.
All right.
I wonder if it's cold there.
Wonder if it's cold there.
Do you think the drinks are cold?
I'm a frequent there. They do have some cold beveragino options, but they particularly specialize in their hot and spicy beverages, like the devil himself.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
Cool. I mean, I was about to ask you what you're going to talk about on the way to the bar, but you seem to have covered that. So, you arrive at the Devil's Undercarriage. It is a tiny little cottage shack-looking thing. You know, it's all like dry stone walls, like a thatched roof, nice little painted like blue door, and then it's got the sort of sign that's hanging out. It says is called the Devil's Undercarriage. And it's got a picture of like kind of a sexy devil in some like lacy underwear, going like doing that.
Oh boy.
Like that. Also, CK, I've got you on my stream, and I like the. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I was gonna say, people of Kel's network, if that becomes a GIF soon, or not a GIF, a meme is the word, then that's okay.
So, I mean, I storm in, I bust open the doors,
Mm-hmm.
and I see my local friend manning the bars. I'm a frequent here.
Yeah.
You know, I know my way around.
Sure.
I waltz on up, and I'm like, hey, yo, Joey. Is it okay if I name the barkeep?
Yeah, yeah.
Boy, what's good, my man? How's it going? Listen, buddy. I'm having tremors because of how sober I am, so I'm gonna need the strongest drink you have, and I'm gonna need it now, Buccarino. Is that all right?
Okay, totally. I can do that. He just grabs a bottle from the top shelf and hands it to you. Doesn't even pour it. Just
Excellent.
here you
get
go.
me, my guy. And then I want to take a swig, and then I fill up a flask real quick, one of many. This one being lodged under the hat I've been wearing this whole time that
Of
nobody's
course.
asked about.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'd like to be like, so, also, is there like a map of some kind?
What?
I don't know, man. My dad, weird guy, mentioned some map, maybe?
I mean, I can ask the boss.
Yeah,
Okay. Wait.
I don't know who that is, but...
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, the boss! I thought you said bass, like a fish.
No.
The boss would be
the,
good.
The fish.
Joey, we go back, man. We're good pals.
To fill the rest of you in, obviously, you know, Ivana will know this, being apparently a frequent attendee. As soon as you enter this place, basically, there's the bar on the left. There is a sort of a snack dispensary on the right. It does like hot dogs and burgers, and then lots of like crisps or chips, as you would say, and like, you know, sort of bar snacks and that sort of thing. And then there's a back door, like which leads into a ginormous, magical, fairy lit sort of beer garden thing that you couldn't see from the front of the place, even though the beer garden is clearly much bigger than the house. And the whole place just stinks very strongly of, you know, some of the devil's smoking materials. But yeah. But Joey, you know, he's working the bar. His eyes are big. They're red. He kind of vaguely understands what you're saying to him. And he's like, yeah, okay, cool. I'll go ask the boss then about What was it?
Map. You
Nah.
wanna just bring him here?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
All right.
Yeah.
Do any of your friends want to drink before I? Any?
Raises her hand.
All right. What drink do you like?
I'm just turning 20. I don't know.
Oh, excellent. And he reaches under the bar and pulls out like a glass about this big,
Oh,
and he's like, "Hey, birthday drink, woo!"
God.
And he just starts filling it with about every bottle he can reach, and then at the end he just puts like a thing of like a whipped cream and sprinkles, and then hands you
Try
this.
to get everyone chanting birthday, birthday,
Birthday, birthday,
birthday.
birthday. Awesome.
trying to stand up straight.
Hey,
and
but
ask for a bendy straw.
magic, dude. All right. And he hands you a bendy straw. But it's not only it's got like 3 loops in the middle. It's really cool. And it's filled with glitter.
Oh, I'm gonna poop sprinkles.
Yeah.
As the older,
Poop.
as the older responsible sibling, I take the bottle I was handed and just dump a little bit extra into the drink for good luck.
All right, you get the birthday. What about you two cats? Oh, and your actual cat. All right. Does your cat need? Turns around. He brings out a saucer of Bailey's because essentially that's milk alcohol, right? And hands it to your cat. I can do a hydro. But there you go. Your cat's now got a saucer of Bailey's. That's reasonable.
Oh no!
But yeah. So do you two want to drink?
Lily is pleasantly buzzed at this point, or,
Mhm.
or maybe it's the throat constriction from the allergies. But
Sure.
she will decline.
All right.
Being
Well,
19
man, I can't believe that you decline it at your birthday. What loser? Anyway.
Bangle being 9 drinks in already, misheard her say boss and actually heard bass, and rolls over to the wall where there is a bass mounted on the wall and is like, I found your bass.
All right. It's one of those like the singing fish things.
Yep.
Oh my god, don't talk to that guy, he seems a little fishy. Jeez, man. We're on a mission to
Hey,
get drunk.
hey. Like,
You were looking for the bass, remember?
he's alright. This particular one isn't off the scale.
How quickly do I go through my gigantic drink?
How quickly do you want to go through your gigantic drink?
Would this be something that requires a roll?
It might be.
13.
Well, no, you need. How quickly do you want to go through it? Is the real question.
Moderately quickly, because we're going to be moving soon.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that on a 13. I'd say drinks about this size, so you can probably get through it in like 10 to 15 minutes. It is your birthday. You are getting.
Oh lord.
I sit down on the ground and I put it between my legs, Indian style, and
Yes.
I count on bendy straw.
Excellent. But yeah, he pushes the button on the bass that you offered him, and it starts doing a medley of Leonard Skinner songs.
Hell yeah. Free bird!
What? Free bird? He turns to a phoenix cage that happens to be on his bar and opens it, and it flies off.
Oh, that is great.
I would like to... Hold on, pause. I need to learn about things about my character really quickly.
All right.
I would like to pull out a flask
Yep.
with bird enticing alcohol.
Love it.
Perhaps tequila, if you will.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
And try to coerce the bird to land on my arm as I wave the flask about with my other hand with the bottle that Joey has given me.
Sure. You can board brews. Yeah, you can do that. Roll me a d20. If you get a 10, difficulty 10, because you've got the bird enticing alcohol, it's fine. You're good.
13.
13. It lands on your arm, and it starts to drink the tequila.
Oh, so excited. You know what they say about one in the hand, right? And then I look at the flask, and I look at the other bottle of alcohol, and I'm like, well, I actually got 2 in the hand, and I take a swig, and then I look at the bird, and I study it. Do I notice anything about it?
Roll me another dice. Again, you want a 10. 10 or not.
Another 20?
You got a 20.
No, another 20, like...
Oh, yeah.
20?
Yeah, always D20s, unless I tell you otherwise.
I rolled a 7.
You don't notice anything about it, and well, you notice one thing about it. It's done a slight poo on you.
Oh damn.
Only a slight poo, but it's quite hot
I got
because
one shot down my shirt.
Yeah.
Got a
He's a
small
drunker,
poo.
it should be fine.
Yeah, that's it. And
Honestly, I've had worse.
Right.
Montana was a crazy time for me.
you've got to bear in mind as well, though, it's quite a hot poo. You're being Phoenix poo. You know, it's gonna. You think it's gonna leave like a Jackson Pollock style scar on your arm.
Reminds me of that one time I stole under. No, it's too soon to bring up that story. It's too soon.
All right, I'm not drunk enough yet. I need to.
I was there for that story. Definitely too soon.
But I hold up my hand and I show my siblings. I'm like, hey, yo, look at this cool bird, y'all.
Lily is trying to hold the cat back.
I'm still over here just singing Free Bird.
Ayla's is looking up from the ground with a straw in her mouth, wide-eyed.
Ooh,
All right. Oh, guys, by the way, before I know you wanted me to go and get my boss. I will do that. I didn't forget. I might have forgot. Anyway, you should definitely, while you're here. Wait, I forgot. No, I didn't. Wait, you should try the new special hot dogs. They're well good. And I'll be back in a minute. All right. And then he turns around and very comically, you know, like the old joke you do with little kids, where he walks down the stairs behind the bar.
Oh god.
He does that, and you assume he's going to go see his boss, but also he might just be sleeping back there.
I turn to the bird,
Mm-hmm.
thinking it's another person, and I go, hey, yo, mister, you give me a hot dog?
You know what? Roll me the dice. If you get a 15 or higher, a 16 or higher, sorry, it will go get you a hot dog.
Why'd you make it harder?
Because I need it to be an even number, so I know what half of it is.
Oh my god, I fell off the table. Oh, no. I got a what?
You got a 1. Oh my god, you just passed out. And you're so sober, and you passed.
Give me a hot dog!
Hey, as it's her first time passing out, if anyone wants to revive her, you just need a 2 or higher.
I'll revive her.
Okay.
Or attempt to.
If you roll a 1 as well, it would be the chain of passing out that will end everything.
13, got it. 13, I got you.
Okay, tell me what you do to revive Ivana.
I roll over in my little wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, she's just like sprawled out on the floor, just completely toasted.
Mm-hmm.
And I just take my wheel and I just gently roll it over her fingers.
Gently though.
That's the crucial thing, was gently.
And she wakes right up.
Hot dog. What?
Yeah, you wake up, and as you come round, you see your burb friend sat on the opposite bar, like the snack bar, just eating a hot dog.
Yo, I think we need to go get that bar glizzy.
Do it.
So I waltz on over.
And as you well know, the barman at the snack bar is Joey's identical twin brother, who even has the same voice. You know,
Oh, yeah.
like Dave. You know, Joey.
Yo, Dave! What's good, my guy?
Whoa, Afana! And he like just high fives you.
Yeah, but we like miss.
Yeah, obviously, you both just sort of slap each other in the face, but you kind of style it out. How's it?
Hey.
How's it going?
Yo, my guy, y'all got a bird?
He looks and goes, oh, whoa, where did that come from? I didn't even see it there.
I want what he's having, man.
Oh, you gotta try the new, I don't know if Joey, but the new special hot dogs, man. They're so cool. Wait. And he just reaches around and there's a boiling hot pot with like hot dogs on, and he just sticks his hand in. And you can hear his hand sizzle as he does it, and he just pulls out a hot dog, slaps it in a bun, and hands it to you.
This is great, man, but I'm actually gonna need, like, at least... How many siblings? 3.
3 more of them!
3 more.
Righto! He does it again, this time his hand's a bit blistered as he gives you the hot dog, and then he does it again, and you're like, he's like, here you go! It's so cool! Righto! There you go! Don't worry, the lettuce is inside.
Huh?
I gotcha. I like wink.
I knew it. I thought I smelled something a little skunky.
I dispersed the hot dog to my kin.
That might be the best sentence anybody's ever said.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm in a really weird mood today, and I.
So I finish my drink and I take one of the hot dogs and I just start staring at it.
Nice.
I just passed mine
It stares
over to
back.
Lily like, you can have this.
Lily eats both of them.
Amazing.
I start to bite one, and then I go, "Oh, cat!" and I like give it to the cat instead.
Also amazing.
The
Right.
hot dog was for the cat, though.
Wait. Okay. Firstly, Lily needs to roll me 2 dice, and you're looking for, say, an 8 or higher on both.
Alright. 15.
Yep.
16.
Cool. You really enjoyed both those hot dogs. Those are maybe the best hot dogs you've ever eaten.
Nice.
You had no weird and unnecessary side effects.
Poor cat.
Is Lily just feeling really good at this point?
Yeah. If anything, you're just feeling, a little bit... Because, to be honest, finding out that the world might end in, 5 hours is pretty stressful. That stress is kind of... It's dulled a little bit.
Oh, I want to say Lily didn't even catch on to that. She's just like, we
Alright.
finally found out your mom.
She was too
What was
busy
that
with
other
the
stuff?
cat.
I was.
That's fair. In which
Every
case...
once in a while, Lily will get too cuddly with the cat, and the cat will be like, no, and she'll get scratched.
Yeah.
And anyone who wasn't aware would be slowly realizing that most of Lily's berserker scars are actually cat scars.
Seems legit.
Yeah. But obviously, as you've enjoyed these hot dogs really well and not had any problems, I can't see any reason you would not allow the hot dog to be Mr. Kitty Cat to eat the other hot dog that's been given to it.
Well, I think the cat has sort of just entered my peripheral of existence, and my character is very excited.
Yeah.
To have a feline friend.
Yeah.
That won't fly away this time.
Sure. So, Mr. Kitty Cat eats a hot dog. Can you do me the honors of rolling a dice for Mr. Kitty Cat?
I feel like if this cat's around bars long enough, it would know better. But let's see. Let's see if the cat can pass the save.
Hey, I've seen animals eat weed in real life, and it's weird.
Kitty cat. Mr. Kitty Cat rolled a 10.
Okay, Mr. Kitty Cat's okay. Mr. Kitty Cat enjoyed.
Mr. Kitty Cat is also feeling pretty good.
Yeah. Mr.
Mine and ate mine.
Okay. Roll a dice then. 2.
9.
9. I can't even remember what I said the difficulty was. I said 8, didn't I? I'm gonna say it was 8.
Sure.
Yeah, you're okay. You're fine.
I don't remember.
We're all rubbish. You had a nice hot dog. That's the important thing. I'm pretty sure I said 8. You had a nice hot dog. You enjoyed it. Someone will roll the clip back, roll it back at some point and be like, "Oh, you didn't say that." No, it'll be fine. So basically, you all thoroughly enjoyed the recommendation of having those hot dogs. Yeah, they were really nice.
And I just lucked out on not having to deal with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lily to the rescue.
I take another swig of my alcohol. I look at Dave and I go, Dave, map. Where?
A map to what?
Your boss.
The boss is in the. They tend to hang out in the cellar. You know, under Joey's bar.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. We'll go there now.
Whoa, you can't go there. You're not staff.
But
Oh, wait, are you?
why does my flask say staff on it? And I like pull a flask out of like I'm wearing cargo pants and it's the pocket that's just above my knee.
Nice.
And I pull it out of there and I say, well then why does my flask say staff, huh?
I do see you here a lot. Maybe you do work here.
I kind of do. That's why you have actually my badge on. Can I have it back, please?
Roll me a dice. He's very easy to confuse, so get a 6 or higher and you're away.
Oh, I got a 6.
Nice. You just great. He's a...
Nice.
Okay. Alright. And he takes off his name badge, hands it to you. And he's like, wait, does this mean that my shift's over?
Yeah, man. Have a glizzy and go home.
Alright. He just grabs a bag of donuts, empties the entire bag into his mouth in one fell movement, and then walks out, potentially choking to death, who knows.
I turn around to my siblings and I go, I'm much too sober to have accomplished that, and then I say, follow me, and start walking towards the cellar.
Just as you do that, Joey comes back up from behind that. He's like, hey, the boss is in the cellar right now, but I did find him. Do you want another drink?
Yeah, let's have it in the cellar.
No, wait. They're gonna come out to talk to you. They said that you should meet them in the garden, but I just didn't know if you wanted to take a drink with you.
Yeah, man. Give me the good one, you know?
Alright. He gets you, there happens to be a slushy machine, but it's just like filled with strawberry daiquiri. And he just like,
Yeah.
but it's like strawberry daiquiri slushies. I don't know if you've ever had one of those. I highly recommend it. And he's
What do you mean? You're gonna act like that's my drink of choice on the
nice.
reg?
Right, hands it to you.
Might be.
Alright. Wait, where did Dave go? And he walks around to the other bar to try and find Dave. But yeah, and he's told you that the boss will meet you in the garden.
I think that means we should go to the garden, guys. But I don't know.
What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna wait for my siblings' input, but they're all being precariously quiet.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm still over here singing Freebird.
So I presume.
Such a good song, man.
Still on the ground, pretty drunk.
Well, everybody, I'm going to the garden. Whether you drunkards want to follow me or not is your decision.
Hey, can I keep this fish?
I say no when I slap it out of his hand. I say, that's too fishy for us, man.
But both of you roll me a d20.
I rolled a 19.
Ooh.
Oh,
What does that
2.
mean?
2. Well, you rolled higher than him, so you do slap the fish out of his hand.
No, I didn't know what I was
you
rolling.
damn drunkard.
Hey, I am actually quite sober for my existence, so.
But I'm working on it.
I'm working. I put the work badge next to my, like, just underneath it is a badge that says Senator of Montana, and I put it.
What the hell?
I like that you're trying to pretend like you're trying to lay low and people don't know that you're the senator and you've got a badge, Senator of Montana.
I forgot I was wearing it. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot to take it off when I did my laundry. I just happened to wear the shirt today. It's too much effort to figure out the clasp.
Sure. Alright.
It happens to the best of us.
Lily will take Kalis by the back of the shirt and just start dragging her towards the garden.
Makes sense. Alright.
Raise my hand
As we're walking out, I see a loose brick in the foundation, and although I'm trying to be better, my hands caress it, and I think about it, and then I'm like, screw it! And I grab the brick, and I'm like, just in case, y'all, and I put it in one of my many pants pockets, as I am still wearing cargo pants.
The concern is that I already mentioned that they were dry stone walls.
No, there's a brick in the foundation.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I don't mind you taking a brick out, but because it's dry stone, there's no cement. I just want to. I'm worried about the structural integrity of that.
I would like to roll to pull it out without destroying the structural integrity of the building.
That's fine. Just we'll call it a 10. Get a 10 or higher, and the building stays standing.
17. Sorry, I muted myself.
That's fine. I understand. I wouldn't want to talk to me either.
So I swiftly remove the brick.
Yes.
The building is somehow still standing.
Good.
And
That's
I
the important
sneak
thing.
it in
Yeah.
my pocket. Just in case.
Yeah.
That's a mystery mouse tool that we might use for later.
Yes. Right. So you're in the garden. It's basically like the setup is there's lots of like picnic benches all around. The whole thing is like lit by just dancing magical lights that sort of swirl around in the sky and stuff. That and the actual stars.
We'll let these stars move, I yell into the sky with my fist in the air as I take another swig.
People like you know what people are used. Right, I love you. People are quite used to random shouting into the sky in this place. Nobody really bats an eyelid. You do, however, see that outside there is also just somebody doing a barbecue. Just in case anybody wants any more snacks.
I'm still over here just staring at my fish on the ground, shocked.
Kayla wants a snack.
All right. What do you want from the barbecue?
I want ribs.
Nice. Horse, pig, cow, dire bear. Cow I can do.
Poor cow.
do you want it barbecue glazed, chili glazed, honey glazed?
Honey glazed.
Nice. He gives you like a whole rack of honey glazed beef ribs.
I hug it and then start nomming on it.
Nice. Enjoy that. It's absolutely delicious. It's incredible. Oh, by the way, it comes with a free special drink. He hands you a shot glass of a steaming liquid with a chili in it. It's a devil shot.
I tilt my head back
Mhm.
and toss it down.
Nice.
Do I have any side effects?
It's really, really spicy.
I start panting and holding onto my ribs tighter.
That's fair.
I go up to the barbecue guy and I go, "Hey, yo, are you the boss man?"
Hey, no, man, I just work here. Here, have this.
Alright.
And he just hands you a corn dog.
Let me try it out. I also work here, just so you know.
Oh,
And I
cool.
take
It's my first
bite.
day.
Oh, welcome to the team, man.
Alright. Fist bumps you.
And then I bite the corn dog. I'm like,
It's good. It's good. I mean, obviously, you just have one like that. It's not as good as like the super hot dog you just had. Hey, whoa! Comes with a free shot. Hands you a double shot.
I don't mind if I do. And I take it and I swig it back and chase it with a corn dog bite.
Nice. It's really, really spicy.
We're gonna act like I haven't had this shot before.
Well, that's true. But I mean, it's still really spicy.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, at the very least, it's got an actual chili in it. Anyway, about this time. Oh, unless anyone else wants to go to the barbecue place. I don't mean to rush you, sorry.
I'm good. I'm still in shock over here. The audacity.
You know, the worst part is when the fish hit the floor, the batteries fell out, but you can't reach because you can't get down there.
Right?
No.
He's over here reaching,
Yeah,
trying to get my battery.
Over there, just drunkenly muttering Freebird to yourself. It's free as a bird. Yeah. Lily?
Lily will see Kalis looking like she's overheating and will grab a cooler from the barbecue area and dump it over her.
Nice. Kaylish, you're all wet now.
I cheer this on from the
Yeah.
sidelines.
Yeah.
They're shocked, clutching what's left in my ribs.
I finally come out of shock and I'm like, you know, I'm feeling a little peckish. I'll take a corn dog.
All right. He hands you a corn dog, and then a free shot. Comes with a free shot.
I just offer the free shot to the cat.
Don't know if the cat would
No,
take
Mr. Meow Meow's had enough.
Do we roll on this?
it. Sure, you can do a contested roll. Both of you roll.
A 5.
17.
Mr. Meow Meow has had enough.
Mr. Meow Meow's had enough. And then I smash a table.
It's perfectly fair.
I'm like, that's my sister!
Is
Yeah.
that your one free thing to smash?
She gets free things, but that is
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
I understand you couldn't see my thumb there. That was a bad. I said free, but it looked like I was only. I do know what free is. That was just a bad camera angle.
Don't lie, CK. You can't count and we know the truth.
I throw the shot back, then just pull the corn dog off the stick and slide it down in one swallow.
That's. Yeah, really, I should make you roll for that, but that's too sexy to possibly go wrong. So.
Make him roll for it to see if he chokes.
No, I'm just gonna allow it. Like, I assume he's a man who knows how to deep throat a corn dog. Like,
Hell yeah! One of my many party tricks.
yeah, that's it. I mean, I was gonna say people go wild at the table smashing, and you're gonna be like, yeah, but then then you deep throat a corn dog, and people are like, whoa! Oh, like the random people are now starting to make a crowd around you. They're just like, oh, these people are really cool, yo. Also, now that you're in the garden, it smells even more so of drugs. Which is weird because it's outside. You think it would spread, the air would disperse, but no.
Now that's where they're growing it.
Maybe. Right. So yeah, it's about this time. A sort of a quite tall, slender, looking dark elf walks out of the the bar area. They're currently smoking a fragrant smoke. They're doing that thing with the hey, you've seen the first film, you can talk about this, but they're doing the thing.
I've only seen the beginning of the first film, like up until he's like, I'll take the ring, and everyone else is like,
No, it's fine.
We'll come.
I was gonna say
Right.
he's doing all like the smoke things, like with his.
Oh yeah, like the little shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, but basically he's just doing like smoke tricks, but he's just smoking other like joints.
Yeah.
His mind's a bit fried. He can't really think of anything else.
No, I like it.
But and he walks over to you and he's like, "Hey, so I hear you're looking for me."
Hey man, yeah, we're actually kind of looking for a map, maybe also a shot.
I can help with that. He opens his jacket and he's just got like a load of shots like already in there.
Oh, thanks man.
No worries.
Now, the map?
What map are you looking for? The map of what?
Listen, man, we know the
All
whole
right.
story.
Cool.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you know, then that's fine. Then you know that you have to compete in a challenge to earn the map.
Of course, right? And we know what that. Listen, man, we know what that challenge is, but see, it's this man's first day. He's new here, and so he's not gonna know what the challenge is. So I think, just so we can be nice and inclusive, let's let him know what that is.
Right. I like that. That's nice. You should work for me.
That's crazy. I actually do, and I point to the badge.
Awesome, right. Cool, I don't remember hiring you. I think I'd have remembered hiring somebody so awesome. Anyway, let's you know what? Roll me a d20 and tell me if you get higher than 10.
Alright. I got a 4.
That's a shame. You totally don't pick up that he's really into you.
Oh no, I pick it up.
No.
But
no,
I don't pick it up.
No.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Nah.
I'm just like, yeah, man, and I like finger gun him awkwardly.
Yeah, right. Hey. And he's like, anyway. Okay, so the challenge. Basically, we have to have a brownie off.
Brownie off.
Right?
I roll up my sleeves and I'm like, I'm ready.
All right, I got this.
So, there's 2 parts, right? Basically, the first thing is, whoever eats the most brownies wins. If one of you guys at least manages to beat me at eating brownies, then you win. That's fine. If more than one of you manages to beat me, only one of you can do the next bit of the challenge. That's important.
Right. And again, we know what that is.
Right. But obviously you
new guy.
Yeah. But it doesn't even matter because you won't beat me because I'm a master at eating brownies.
No, yeah. I'm just so he knows the rules.
Yeah.
The regulations.
We'll He claps and a table appears in front of him, full of plates of like really stacked high brownies and 5 chairs, and you can all go and sit down. He's like, to the brownies.
I like brownies.
Yeah.
Lily has no idea these are special brownies.
Oh Lord.
Well, that'd be fun.
I look at my siblings and I think to tell them, but then I'm like, I'll figure it out.
Surely nobody's that naive.
I just
Lily's
stare
not
at the
gonna
chair
figure it
like,
out.
why pull a chair out for me?
A chair is for Mr. Meow Meow. She sets the cat down.
There was 5 chairs though.
He's also competing.
There was 5 chairs though.
Yeah. You know,
Lily can only count to 4.
there was five chairs, you 4, and the bar owner, and Mr. Meow Meow.
Why is there chair? I come equipped with.
Yeah. Well, exactly. You don't need one, but Mr. Meow Meow does. So there's.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Obviously.
Gotcha.
I take a seat down and I go to reach for a brownie because I'm like, ooh, chocolate.
Whoa! Wait until the timer starts.
Oh, we're ready.
Okay. So. How this is going to work? We're going to do 5 rolls each. On each roll of a 10, you eat a brownie. Each roll of a 15, you can eat 2 brownies, and each roll of 20, you eat 4 brownies.
Okay, so we're all rolling 5 times.
Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna need to write this down as I have no memory.
that's fine.
Yee, same.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Good thing notepad is a thing. Just saying. All right, go ahead and roll.
And obviously, bear in mind if you ever get a 1, you pass out.
No, it happened just as you said it.
Amazing.
All right, may I read off my rolls?
First of all, my rolls were freaking.
Well, wait till
If
everyone's
I had
finished.
rolled like this the whole time, we wouldn't be in this predicament. Alright.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, no, bad roll.
Ready with mine.
Okay. Sure. As we know that Lily has passed out at some point. Lily, how many brownies did you eat?
Oh gosh. Wait, I'm gonna.
Go
wait.
over the. Can you go over the brownie rules again?
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick?
yeah.
Oh, you can just tell me your rolls and I'll let you know.
Oh, thank God.
12.
Yep.
9.
Yep.
19.
Yep.
12 again,
Cool.
and then 1.
Okay. So before passing out, you managed to eat 5 brownies. That's a reasonable score. 5 brownies in a minute. That's pretty quick. I don't know why it's a minute. It could be 5 minutes. 5 brownies in 5 minutes is quite reasonable.
I'll go next.
Yeah.
So I got an 11, a 2,
Yep.
another 2,
Mm-hmm.
a 16, and a 20.
Typical player behavior while eating 5 brownies and passing out. Yeah, you eat 7 brownies.
Hell yeah, let's go.
That's good. That 20 at the end really saved you from some quite bad rolls.
Yeah.
Listen to these rolls. I mean, I didn't get a nat 20, but like consistent. Like these rolls were so good. I got a 12, a 16. I got a 10. I got an 11, and I got a 17.
You ate 7 brownies.
Let's go.
That I'm like, what the
Get
heck? Why
on
can't I
my
roll like this
level.
normally?
Mm-hmm.
Anytime you're like roll a 20, I'm like 4.
What about Callus? How did she do?
I got a 15, a 19, a 13, another 13, and then a 3.
Nice.
That's cool. That was, sorry, 15, 19, and 2 13s, yeah?
Yep, and a 3.
And a 3. No, the 3 doesn't matter. That's 6 brownies. 6 brownies is good.
Can I roll to raise Lily?
In a minute, just let us get this done. You'll actually be really pleased to know that despite bragging about how he was a brownie eating master, he must have got severe stage fright and didn't actually manage to eat a single brownie.
Oh man, I like
yeah.
pat his back. I'm like, you get him next time, buddy. Don't worry about it.
He rolled a lot of 6s. It was very awkward.
That's fitting.
Yeah.
Because the devil, you know.
Well, so he did roll 3 of them, not in a row, but he did roll 3 6s. He also got a 9 and a 2, and I was like,
Oh my god.
yeah, those were some very bad rolls. So you even Lily, who passed out, did manage to eat all the brownies. But if you would now like to try and revive, or someone wants to try and revive Lily, you can do. Again, it's her first pass out, so just as long as you don't get a 1, you can revive her.
I'll revive her. I'll revive Lily.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 3.
I mean, it works. What are you doing to? Well, actually, you don't even get to describe it. You can just, because you didn't go roll double. It isn't spectacular in any way, which is impressive. But you know,
I just go up and I'm like,
hey,
hey, hey,
hey,
wake up.
hey, what you doing? It what? Hey.
And they wake up.
Yeah.
So I need to run to the bathroom really quickly, everybody.
By all means, go for it.
Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Bones also is in the bathroom at the moment.
Lily, can you just, as you know, you've passed out eating what we can only assume is some sort of magical brownie. Can you just roll me a dice and try and get 12 or higher? Yeah. 5. For the rest of the time that you are at the Devil's Undercarriage, you are convinced that there is a small imp following you. There isn't, but you're convinced that there is. Welcome to paranoia.
Let's go.
You had some bad brownies. Yeah. It's cool.
Lily leaves the cat at the brownie table.
Oh yeah, shit. We didn't wait.
Oh no!
I need.
Oh, no.
I need to roll for Oh, I mean, as you've been doing all the other rolls, do you want to roll for Mr. Meow Meow?
Yeah,
I tell you.
What's a cat rolls a 1?
I guess the cat will pass out.
Oh,
The cat has been drinking.
Oh, Mr. Meow Meow is having a hard time with some of these brownies. 15, 12, 13, 3, and 2.
Hey, Mr. Meow Meow ate 4 brownies. That's very respectable for a cat.
That's
Considering one of those brownies probably weighs as much as the cat.
If Lily could count to more than 4, Lily might be suspecting at this point that this maybe wasn't a normal cat.
Oh man, that would be a crazy plot twist. Maybe we'll go into that later.
But yeah, Lily will leave the cat at the table,
Mm-hmm.
but begin to peer around very paranoid and like start tipping things over, looking for something that very clearly isn't there.
Okay. That's fine. Seeing that you're doing that, the bar owner is going to mainly direct this at Bangle. And just be like, well, all of you managed to beat me, even the one who collapsed. It's to get a little embarrassing, if I'm honest with you. But I guess one of you can take on the final part of the challenge that earns you the first map piece. I assume, as you know, I've been told that you know that there's more than one map piece.
I got this.
Who do we think should do it, siblings?
I got this.
I mean, okay, that's fine. If you want to take it on, you can take it on. He does say, like, technically, this young lady who works for me, she did eat the most brownies. But I mean, it's fine. If you want to do it, you can do it.
Technically, I think we ate the same brownies. We were both 7.
Oh, well, then I don't remember. That's fine. Whatever. Shut up. Here.
What if me and her roll for it?
No, it's fine. If you want to do it, you can do it. I'm just...
Man, I don't care. I'm just trying to get high and drunk, to be honest. But like, you want to do it, you want to do it. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. Am I right? Just here to. And then I sigh and look off into the distance, and I'm like, to not be in Montana.
I feel like it's owed to me. She slapped my fish out of my hand.
Because we're not here for the fish, man. We're here
I
for the
know.
drinks and maybe the
Let me
map.
have my pet fish. Lily has her cat.
Buddy, I don't know how to braid this to you, man, but like, he's a battery, and I'm like trying to say he's battery operated, but all I get out is he's a battery, man. He is a battery.
Anyway, so here's the thing. You have to drink my ultimate own homebrew cocktail. You have to, and I mean, you have to chug this shit.
Hell,
If
You
you
don't want me to do this, man?
You think he's sitting down?
He looks awkward at that comment and doesn't really know how to react, and then pretends he didn't hear it. Just so you know, the ingredients are 2 shots of hot sauce, a bottle of alcohol. Here you go.
bottle of alcohol.
Yeah. Which alcohol? Whichever's the closest. Yeah, make me a dice roll and just, you know, this is semi-plot relevant and thus easy. Don't roll a 1 and you can chug this drink.
Okay then.
We just have to make sure you don't pass out whilst drinking it.
10.
That's fine. But this is like your, you know, this is like you know, your Zelda moment at the end of the dungeon, and it's like the
Oh.
I
I didn't know that sound, that's fine.
I'm about to say anybody who's been on the internet knows this sound.
But
That was okay, TK, I just got nervous.
my point is, it was a really long one, not just the normal. But yeah,
Really long.
yeah. Everybody loves a really long one. Anyway,
I am
Yeah.
a child.
you've so you've drunk the drink, and then he hands you a really shiny beer mat.
Ooh, a map.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can we look at the map? What do we see?
Well, it's a beer mat. like you know, like a
Oh, I thought
coaster.
you said map.
No, it's a bit on one side of it is part of a map.
Oh, let's look at that bad boy.
On the other side of it, it says drink responsibly, and then somebody's written underneath it, fuck off.
Nice.
Yeah. But actually drink responsibly. But yeah. Well, the map, it doesn't really look like much at the moment. It's got in like one corner, you can see the bar you're at now at the moment, the Devil's Undercarriage. And then there's like a bit in the middle where you assume is what it's going to lead you to, but it doesn't make sense without the other bits of the map. But you can see another bar in the like just on the edge of this map, which is the Wizard's Cauldron.
I take the bottle that I'm holding in my hand and I like throw it down on the ground and I'm like, damn it! And then I look at my siblings and I go, give us a quest! Like it's all just clicked.
Also, Bangle, just so you know, for the rest of the rest of this game, because you drunk the drink of the Devil's Undercarriage, you will spontaneously, whenever I think of it, just see things that aren't real.
So, we're doubling up on the paranoia, okay.
When Lily's only lasts while she's still here. Once you leave this area, hers will go away. For the rest of the game, not so much paranoia for you. You'll just get spontaneous hallucinations whenever I decide it's funny.
Oh, great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
They may or may not be fish related. Just for the halibut.
halibut!
Bad jokes are the best jokes.
I like that one. That was good.
Thank
that
you.
was good. That was good banter, CK.
Thanks.
Alright,
But,
y'all,
you know,
let's go to
it
the
li-
wizard bar.
At least for now, when it comes to fish drinks, I fin. What are you talking about on the way to the next bar? On the way to the Wizard's
wait,
Cauldron?
hold on.
Wait.
I gotta close this plot point. I go up. I meant this story that I didn't break the fourth wall. I go up to the manager guy, and I give him my badge, and I'm like, sorry, man. I'm gonna have to quit. But hey, let's drink sometime. And I give him the badge. It
Okay.
does not have my name.
No, it says Dave. He looks down at it, and then, you know, just sort of quietly, like, just in a somber moment, looks at the badge. And you swear as you're like leaving, you hear the sound of two knees thudding into the mud and somebody screaming, "No! Dave was the most beautiful person I've ever met." He thinks your name's Dave.
Right, of course. Naturally. I didn't tell him otherwise.
No, none of you ever asked his name either, but that's fine because it means I don't have to try and pronounce Dark Elf names. Anyway,
And on the walk, I shuffle the youngin's hair, and I go, "How's your birthday going?"
yeah, that's it. It's your birthday in 4 hours. Also, the world will end in 4 hours.
Just trucking along. Drunk out of my mind.
You ain't seen drunk. Here, take a swig of this. And I pull out a flask from somewhere. It was too quick for anyone to see, as I am known for being quick and nimble in this story. And I pull it out, and the flask just says, like, "Don't drink this," and I hand it to you.
I look at you with concern and just chug it at this point. I'm just like, end it all.
Nice.
That's my sister, and I shake my head proudly.
It's about this time you arrive at the Wizard's Cauldron. It's quite a big building. It's actually a converted library. And the sign for it outside is a cauldron with a wizard rolling dice into it.
That's awesome.
I waltz in, I grab a book, I go, "What kind of greeting cards are these?" I throw it on the floor, then I go to the bar and I say, "You shot now!" Please.
Alright, don't shout at me. Yeah, have a shot. But as I assume you don't frequent this bar. It doesn't seem like your sort of get up. But as you walk
not
in,
at all.
so the book you actually threw down was actually a comic book. Because there's as you immediately enter, there's a rack of comics, and then all down like the.
What?
Wow.
I'm gonna assume something happened.
I'm gonna assume something happened. I hope everything's okay.
No, sorry, just the guy who does the one-shot RPGs we've played before, the guy who makes them just came into my chat to say he hopes the game's going well. That's so cool. Oh wow. Genuinely a bit starstruck. But you know, like we've played before Honey Heist and Sexy Battle Wizards and
I love Sexy Battle Wizards.
Reverse Beastmaster. He's the guy who made all of those.
Oh my god, hi! It's a freaking honor
Wow.
to meet you. You're hilarious and amazing and wonderful.
That is so great.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. That was crazy.
Not us getting a nat 20 encounter.
Too
That's
kind.
wild.
No, genuinely, your games have brought us a lot of pleasure. Thank you very much. And the fact that you do so many of them for like pay what you want as well, it's really, really very friendly and consumer. Basically, people go and check out all of these games. He does a lot of others that I really need to try out at some point as well. I'll Sexy Battle Wizards is amazing. We ran that as a serial for a while. That was really cool. Anyway.
It was sexy.
Yes. Sorry. Right.
I threw down a comic.
Yes, there's comic stand at the front, and then like it's wall to wall. Other than the bar, it's wall to wall board games. This is like a board game bar.
Mm-hmm.
So you know where people can come play board games, have some drinks. There's like an anime viewing area in one corner, except it's all like fantasy anime. So it's like, you know, orcs and stuff. But yeah. And in the middle, there's like a big table where people are playing games and things. But the barman, who's very intimidated by somebody being loud and loud, and was, the shot. Do you want another one?
I get the shot, and
I'm
I'm
just
like,
gonna give you
I'm
another
sorry,
one.
man. Like, I'm sorry, man. Books are just really, really scary for me. I had a traumatic experience reading my whole life.
It's okay. Most of the ones here just have pictures.
Censorship, huh?
Don't. Hey, we promised we weren't gonna talk about that anymore.
I roll my way in and pick up the comic book, like, the audacity. And I just go hide in my little corner and start reading the comic book.
Nice. I wish I'd thought of a punny joke comic book name, but I hadn't, so... You're reading a comic
Oh my god,
book.
that was such a great joke.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
Man. I'm going to spend the rest of today trying to think of one now, but that's fine.
All I can think of is like a man named Mike, and I'm like, that's not even funny. Like, why is that on my mind is perseverating?
You see, the thing I can always think of when I need a joke comic is Man Man. I don't know if you've heard of Man Man. He was a man who was bitten by a radioactive man and got all of the powers of a man. But
oh my god.
It's Man Man. But, yeah.
That was great.
So you're reading a comic, you're having a shot. Berserker Girls. Oh, did you ever pick up Mr. Meow Meow, or is he still at the brownie table?
No, I would have grabbed Mr. Meow Meow on the way out.
That's fine. I'll allow it. Okay. So yeah, what are you doing?
I'm looking for my next drink.
Nice.
I'm going up to the bar to ask for my birthday shot.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday. Yeah, we can do a birthday drink. He's clearly never done a birthday drink before.
I just kind of stare him down and put my glove on the table.
You're not 100% sure, but he might have wet himself.
Disappointedly, I would like to hop across the bar and just make the drink.
Okay, you can do that. Make me a roll. Get a 6 or better. It's you know your way around a drink. You can make a drink.
7.
7.
Barely scraping by.
That's right. You make not a really nice drink. You make a nice drink.
I make a drink.
You make a drink. All right. And then at the last minute, the barman just puts a sparkler in it. And just go, birthday.
And then I start the chant again, like, birthday, 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 birthday.
He just thinks you're terrifying, all these loud noises you keep making. But yeah. Anyone else for anyone else?
I'd like to look at my terrified friend and be like, oh, by the way, could you, hey, your boss.
Mm.
Could you get him out here for us, man?
Yeah, sure. He pushes a little button on the till, and then all of a sudden, like, a siren goes off, and there's loads of flashing lights. And it's just like, and like a loud voice just comes over and says, can Cypher Lionheart please attend at the bar? Somebody needs to know about your awesomeness. There's a
I
short.
think the loud lights are a rave and start pumping my fist accordingly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Roll me a dice. If you can get me a 12.
Probably, you know what, this luck I'll probably get you an 11, you know?
Oh, that's such
Let's
a
see.
shame.
Let's see.
Hmm.
An 18, yo!
18! Yeah, you successfully start a rave.
With the sirens, it's like, yeah, please, come to the front. And we're like all chanting whatever the announcement just said.
Right. It's a very awkward, like, pasty rave. A lot of these people are sort of very closet, like, board game nerds who don't know what outside is. They've never been to a rave before. It's very awkward. But they are raving. They're giving it their best go. And then dramatically, down from the ceiling on like strings, like they're in a movie or so, like theatre or something. Comes a man in. He's wearing a lot of leather. There's too many belts. He's got a cape on. Very much looks like your typical JRPG hero, minus the big sword.
Hell yeah.
And he descends down and sort of lands next to you, like, and in exactly the same voice as the announcement. It's clearly just him who recorded it. He also saying here, "Hey, I'm Cypher Lionheart."
I like stare at his hand and I'm like, no, man, this is a rave. You gotta get your hand in the air. And I'm like fist pumping still, like trying to lead this rave. And then I'm like, oh, also map.
Oh, you know about the map.
Oh, not only do we know about the map, we actually have some of said map.
Ooh. Tell me more.
I know, it's kind of spicy, and
Well, then I guess you're here for my piece.
yeah, yes, we are here for that piece of yours.
Well. Do you like card games?
I turn to my siblings, I'm like, hey, can anyone count?
I got you.
Really can't.
I know. I mean, we're like counting challenge.
I can count to 5.
I
That's
turn
one
back.
more than 4.
I turn back around and I'm like, actually, we're all card sharks. Alright, so
Alright.
any one of us will be able to take you on.
Cool. So I assume you know how to play fight and spells, right?
Oh, we all do, but and I just pull like a random guy from the crowd. I'm like, but this guy doesn't. So we should surely explain it so that he feels involved.
Okay. Over the next half an hour, please bear in mind that there was 4 hours until the world was destroyed, but over the next half an hour, he takes you in painstakingly detail through all of the rules of fight and sorcerers, to which you understand probably none of them.
No, I've fallen asleep in this
Yeah,
time.
it's like
I'm asleep but standing up. Like,
it's like you know, in like Peanuts cartoons when the adults speak and it's like like that's sort of the thing you hear. But yeah, and he goes through all the rules. He's like, So you got that right. Simple. All you have to do is beat my deck.
Yeah, man. We're good.
He sort of looks at you and realizes that you're glazed. How about this? How about if you can beat me in a game of high card, then or higher or lower, sorry. Then then that we've still played cards. We've still played cards. Yeah, well, that would be a nice time. And then obviously you'll have to drink the house drink.
Obviously.
Mm.
Duh.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
We knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's about this time, Bangle, that you just start to see a parade of fish doing like a can. They're not there, but
Man, this comic book is realistic, dude.
yeah. It's like one of those magic eye puzzles. But they are doing a can to Freebird, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Who would like to play higher or lower then? Which one of you would like to take on the challenge?
I look at my siblings and I go, "Hey yo, which one of us can count again?"
I think Yvonne's got this. Or Yvonne.
Ivana.
Oh, me.
Ivana.
It's you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yvonne's got this.
Crap! I keep getting my name confused with my fake identity from, and I look into the camera and I go Montana, and then I look back, and I'm like, yeah, all right now. Let's go, man. But before that, I'd like to riz him up slightly in a drunken state to make him more nervous and more likely to allow me to win.
Okay.
CK's just like, whatever, Kelsey. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Right. Well, no. So you want to get him more drunk, so you're more likely to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's fine. We get the guy a drink. What drink are you getting in?
About that, I actually pull out a flask from some back pocket of some sort.
Yeah.
Maybe. And
Wait. When you say some back pocket of some sort, that sounds like it's not clothing.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You didn't see, because I'm known for being swift and
That's
nimble
true.
in this game.
You are quick and
Right,
nimble in
exactly.
this game.
So swift and nimble. And I pull out this flask, and I say, "Hey, but just before we start, man, actually, I got this flask with your name on it right here," and it actually has his name on it, which I've definitely remembered and haven't forgotten, but you're more than welcome to say it again, just in case somebody not me did.
Cypher Lionheart.
Yeah, and this is actually for you, and I've spiked it incredibly hard with the thing that I drink on most Thursdays and some Fridays.
All right. Roll me a d20. Get
Okay.
higher than a 12.
Oh, a 16! No way, I'm on a good luck streak!
Right, yeah, man. He's wobbling now. He's instantly gone from he had that kind of really cool nerd vibe that like some like Hollywood nerd pull off sort of thing. He downs this hip flask, slams it on the bar, and then instantly starts like he's on a boat or something. Is that all right? Okay, Anna. It's like visibly sweating. I'm gonna pull a. Thanks for the hydrate. I'm gonna pull a card.
Alright.
You need to tell me if the next card will be higher or lower. Get it right. Three times. And then you win. Yeah?
It's just an aside, but I'm notoriously bad at these kinds of games.
Awesome.
Like, notoriously bad. But that's just a personal aside. Anyway, back in character. Yeah, man, no sweat, we got it.
Alright. Where's my cards? The first card's a king. Do you reckon high or low?
Wait, so is ace... Hold up, pause.
Wait.
Is ace, higher than a king or like lower than a king? I think it should be lower.
Hey, he's drunk. You made him drunk, so he's easier to beat. So you can decide. You could decide when an ace comes up.
I think it's gonna be lower, man.
All right. Whoa, an 8. That is lower.
Whoa, no way.
You're like psychic.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
I can't believe I just won 3 in a row.
You know what? You have made him drunk specifically to make this easier and for him to let you win. Do me another roll. If you can get a 10 and you can get away with that. I feel like I need a drum roll. What have you got?
Wait, can you blow on it for good luck? Sorry, I said that, but muted myself. Oh, that's so good. You literally blew right on it on my screen. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh, I got a 7.
Hey, you've only done 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right, man. My bad.
You need to do another one. So higher or lower than an 8?
I'm gonna say higher.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, I put my cards down. Wait, it was a 3. Unlucky.
Oh my god, I can't believe I said lower. That's crazy. Whoa.
Make a roll. Do you need me to blow on it again?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, blow on it again, please. Thank you. Oh, literally right on it. Good job. Good job. Here we go. A 17!
Are you sure you said lower?
Yeah, man.
Well, alright, I guess you win then. And he just throws the cards behind him. Has no idea what's going on. What did you put in that drink? It was really nice.
Man. You don't want to know. But in order to bring the alcohol content down, I spiked it with a little absinthe.
Cool. Alright, well, now you just have to drink our super special drink.
Yeah, no, of course, man.
He pulls out, he goes to the bar, and he does a secret hand gesture. It looks like this. At the barman. Mm-hmm. And the barman is like, oh yeah, okay. Opens a fridge that you hadn't even noticed before because it was perfectly camouflaged with the wall. And it's all like dry ice, sort of big elaborate smoke comes out, and it's like, psh. And he takes the drink out, and it's like perfectly lightsaber blue. And he just hands it to you.
All right.
Tastes like ice pops.
I'm gonna drink it, but I'd like to roll to drink it in one fell swoop.
Oh no, you have to.
Cool.
You have to. That's the thing.
No. I'm gonna drink it, but I wanna impress the people around me with how much of an alcoholic I am.
All right. So yeah, okay. I mean, these people are quite easy.
Rolling within my class, so.
Yeah. Just an 8. These people are easy to impress. Just an 8 or higher.
Oh my god, 16! I'm on a good streak.
Hey, you got double. You got double the difficulty, and that means it's a crit. So you can tell people what have you done to make this super elaborate drink really impressive.
So everything starts going in slow motion. I get handed this drink, and then suddenly everyone, all eyes on me. Mm-hmm. There's almost a spotlight happening, sort of similarly to the light that we got from the rave sirens earlier.
Yeah.
And
it's a blue tinted light because it's from the drink.
Right, of course. I'm glowing.
Yes.
Right, I'm glowing with alcohol. Could be from the shot I poured on me earlier, but regardless. I look at the drink. I look around at me. I give a nod to my siblings. Even the one who's having psychosis over singing fish there, I give him a nice nod to acknowledge. Then I look back at the barkeep. I give him a sexy, thrilling, but also mysterious wink. A little wink action. Mm-hmm. And then I pour, and it doesn't spill on me at all. It all just, you see the glass raise, and then the alcohol is immediately gone from it. It's like I drank it so quickly. I put it on the bang it on the bar. Not a face to be made because mom ain't raised no witch. And I'm just like, man, that was really good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'll have to get another sometime. And everyone's just impressed by how cool I am about the whole situation.
You everybody, like, you hear audible gasps from almost everybody in the room, except for one person who just goes, "Isn't that the senator of Montana?"
Oh my god! I immediately pick the glass back up. I throw it on the ground. I look at him and I go, "Hey, we don't talk about that."
Like, you don't deny it, just we don't talk about it.
My senator of Montana badge glowing in the light.
Cool. And then the effect that drink has on you, it feels like it realigns your personality. Can you roll me a d10, please? Yeah, a d10. You actually need to go back to character creation.
Oh, shirt balls. I was really feeling my character. Hold on, blow on it. Thank you. I got an 8.
An 8. So I'm gonna. That's interesting. That would come. I'm gonna allow you to choose. You can either stop you being a drunkard class completely and just turn into this new class, or if you want, you could. If you'd rather, you can multi-class.
I was gonna ask. I would like to multi-class because I'm really feeling connected to my drunk.
That's fine. So you've become a drunk monk.
Is that why for the rhyme? You wanted the rhyme?
No. Well, because technically it's a drunkard monk, which doesn't rhyme, but drunk monk is fun to say.
I found God through this drink.
Yeah. So the monk's abilities is legally you can carry knuckle dusters wherever you go. Somehow you just find knuckle dusters.
What's a knuckle duster? For those who don't know, not me.
Like, it's like a bit of like metal you have over your knuckles, so when you punch people it hurts. Yeah, brass knuckles.
Oh, I'm gonna do some damage with those bad boys.
Mm-hmm. And you can also, once during this game, at any point you deem it to be necessary, you can instantly be blessed with sobriety. And you can return...
That's gonna really come in helpful for me.
Yeah, you can make yourself sober at any point you want to.
For how long?
Until you still get drunk again.
Oh, right, yes.
You know, that's how sobriety works. You're sober until you're drunk.
Yes, correct. My character knows what being sober is like.
Yes.
Alright, well, sounds grand.
Cool.
So I find brass knuckles and I show them to the barkeep and I'm like, hey, I think I just found some.
Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. I'll give you another shot.
Nice, and I take a shot in my newly acquired brass knuckles.
Nice. And yeah, and then Sofa tries to hand you his shiny gold beer mat, but he can't quite get it into your hand.
I just take it from him to spare him the.
That's my part of the map. I just gotta have a lie down.
Yeah, you take care, buddy. You take care.
And he just slumps on the bar and goes to sleep, because whatever drink you've given him has absolutely destroyed the man.
That's just my everyday Thursday and sometimes Friday.
But yeah, you can look at that beer mat again. On one side, it's got the next part of the map, which is really handy. Again, still the middle bit where you assume you need to go doesn't quite make any sense yet. But you can see another bar on there. You know, that's exciting, right? A bar by the name of the Two Axes.
Ah, that sounds like my kind of place as I like crunch my brass knuckles together, not quite sure how to use them.
Totally not us with two berserkers already.
Right. And yeah, there's a... Do you want to do anything else here before you leave? Or I'll take that as a no. Off
I'll
we
be
go.
slightly AFK. I'm just eating a little bit of dinner.
No worries.
I mean, I'm still here. Just like,
It's
you
fine.
know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, it's not fine, CK.
I slowly
Fine, stop eating
put
dinner
the,
then.
comic book inside my jacket
Nice.
as I try to roll out.
That's fine. Make me a roll and get an 8 or higher, or to see if you can get away with stealing a comic book.
Oh, come on, no.
No.
It's a 1.
You pass out. Just in your chair, holding a comic book tightly. So yeah, you're about to leave, and you just suddenly realise that Bangle passed out in his chair.
Lily will go back and revive him.
Okay, that's his first pass out, so just don't roll a 1.
No! I rolled a 1.
Oh no,
No.
Lily went to go and revive Bangle and passed out.
Ivana,
This is it. This is
yeah,
how team wife happens.
I was gonna say,
These drunkards, I mutter into the distance as I go to revive them.
I was
And
gonna
I
say,
revive them by rolling a...
so I mean, if you want,
12.
well, wait, which one are you going for?
Oh, I can only do one at a time?
Yeah,
I rolled
but-
a 12.
Because well, yeah, but Bangle, you'd need to roll like a 3 or higher, no, 2 or higher, and this is the second time that Lily's passed out, so you need to roll 4 or higher for her. Like,
Alright, well, the 12 will go to Lily.
that's fine.
And the 8 will go to... I
Bangle.
forgot how to pronounce the name.
Bangle.
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 Bangor. There you go.
So yeah,
So,
that's fine. They're revived. Everyone is happy again. You can leave. As you walk to the next bar, is there anything you want to talk about? And what are you guys chatting about? How's Mr. Meow Meow doing? How's your throat?
Oh, Mr. Meow Meow is doing fine. Lily has like tears just pouring down her face. And there's a little bit of a rash going, like on her hands.
That's it.
as I'm rolling along, I offer to carry Mr. Meow Meow for a little bit since it's easier as I'm in a wheelchair.
Lily thinks about it and then agrees.
Oh, I'm surprised, but okay. Cool. Mr. Meow Meow is now, I can only assume, sat in between your legs, on the chair.
Yes.
One paw on the little joystick to make it go. Just sort of.
Yeah.
I assume Mr. Meow Meow's driving. That's what I'm getting at.
Yes. Mr.
Yeah.
Meow Meow is definitely more sober than me.
I don't know about that. Although his
Which
drunk.
is amazing after
I'm
like
nine-
4
I'm-
brownies.
I'm in 9 drinks now and 7 brownies.
Yeah, well, I mean, just because Mr. Meow Meow has drunk less, it's also of a much smaller body mass, so. But anyway, so you arrive at the 2 axes. It's a very sort of it's like you can hear noise of people shouting and stuff from the outside. The sign for it is 2 axes crossed with a pint underneath them. And yeah, it's very very sort of big, very brightly lit and loud bar. For one of you to make a dramatic entrance into.
Well, that is the fashion that I always do. I bust open the door.
Mhm.
I look at the barkeep and I say, "Hey, sexy, make me a drink now." And I
Yeah.
sit down.
All right, love. What can I get you? How about one of these? And he grabs a bottle of beer and just smashes the top off and hands it to you.
Ah, that'll be a great thing to start off the night, I say, and I down the drink.
Oh yeah, I like this one.
Oh, did we lose somebody in the call?
Is Bones okay?
She's not feeling too good right now.
Okay.
Oh. Has the birthday girl
For
gone
the-
to bed?
For the lore, we can just say that maybe we're all carrying her from bar to bar.
Yep.
That's true,
Should
yeah.
she ever choose to wake up, that way she can maybe re-enter the story.
This is like bar crawl at Bernie's. And
Yeah,
you'll
but
have...
that's why I let
Yeah, you will let Mr. Meow Meow.
carry, yeah.
Yeah, so you can now carry Kelly's. That's cool. Well, we hope she feels better soon. But that's fine.
I just, Mr. Kitty Cat just rolls us right on into the bar doors.
Yep.
And just lets out a big ol'.
That's fine. So this bar, just so you know, you come in. There's lots of people. There's lots of people out eating like nachos and stuff. There's a few big screens that are playing like sports games on. It's a very big like sports bar sort of thing. It's all brightly lit. People drinking like by the flagonful, and it's all there's like the latest game of like Orc Ball on. I don't know if you're aware of Orc Ball. It's the game that orcs invented, where they pretend that there's a ball and actually just fight each other.
What a great game.
Yeah,
That's like Lily's favorite game.
exactly. So yeah, this is a big sports bar. That's where you're at the moment.
Well, I'm just chatting up with the barkeep, telling him crazy stories. I'm like, so there I was, barbecue sauce on my, and then I look at him and I'm like, wait, hold on. I think we need like your boss or a map. Are you the boss?
No, I'm not. But I can go get him if that is what you'd like. I can go get the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, man.
All right. Sorry, wait. I need your help. The only way to summon the boss is, to do a totally like fucking badass like high five, but like one that's loud enough that he'll hear it from his office, and then he'll come out. Weird
There's
rule, I
one
know.
Yeah, but if there's one thing I'm known for, it's being loud
All right.
and nimble, and so quick and speedy. Anyway, yeah, let's do it.
So it goes back. Throws his whole weight into this high five. Roll me a d20. Get at least a 10. You can smash it. It'll be fine. Best high
Oh,
five.
I got a 7.
Oh man. I mean, so you have the high five. It connects. It's still loud enough that it will summon their boss, but you did actually break your fingers.
In the brass knuckles?
You broke his fingers. That's that.
Yeah, probably more accurate.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh crap,
You
man! I'm sorry. Hey, I know I'll fix it, and I like grab a flask that just says medicine on the front of it, and I hand it to him.
He looks at his hand, looks at the medicine, and just... his hand's no better, but he had a really good drink.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, far out. Hey, so did you see the game?
Oh my god, yeah, totally.
Wasn't it good? Man.
How you feeling about that outcome, man?
I mean, it was pretty great. Now that top of the league now. Good stuff. This is me and Kels trying to pretend that we can even pretend to do sports banter.
Yeah, man. When that one wizard sorcerer guy did that one, man, that's anyway. I'm
fucking beautiful.
rooting for the other guys because they're just the best. They got a really good lineup this year.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, they've really come around since last season. Oh, well, anyway, the boss is here.
Oh, thank God.
Sports.
I mean, I love talking about sports, but I'm really glad this segment's over.
Yeah. So walking up to you at the moment is a very tall, muscular half-orc guy being followed by a dire bear. And he just sort of walks up to you and is like,
By a what?
a dire bear. It's like a normal bear.
Tire bear?
Dire.
Tire?
Dire.
Tire.
No.
Tire?
D-I-R-E.
Oh, dire.
A dire bear. It's like a normal bear, but much bigger and stronger.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like, it's like a normal bear, but much more intense.
Well, it is, yeah.
He's quite dire about the situation he's in.
But yeah, he's like, oh, bro, whoa. I heard I'm summoned by like the high five, bro.
I'm like trying to embrace their culture really quickly and also drunkenly, so I'm like, bruh, yeah, bruh.
Yeah. All
Bruh.
right. Brosephine, what do you need from me?
Bro, skiddly daddle do, man. We just need a little mapperino.
Oh, I haven't had anyone else ask me about the map in a long time.
Long time, man. You can't be over 60,000 years old. What are you talking about?
Alright. If one of you wants the map, you'll have to beat me in an arm wrestle. He flexes. His muscles bulge.
I look over at Lily.
Lily has set Kalis down on the table and has been slowly inching towards the dire bear with her hand out.
Break his arm.
The dire bear notices you. It sort of looks at you with a hint of suspicion. People don't normally behave that way around a dire bear.
Lily asks, if I win and we get the map piece, can I pet the bear?
Yeah.
Alright, let's
You
go.
know what? Wait, whoa. You can just pet the bear. Nobody ever gives him pets, right? People are normally scared of dire bears. But I love the guy. He's like my best friend.
Lily reaches her hand carefully forward and ruffles the dire bear's fur between his ears.
You didn't know that before today that dire bears could purr, but that's something you've learned.
This is the best day ever.
The dire bear, in a way that absolutely destroys about 6 tables, just rolls over so you can scratch its belly.
Lily just throws herself all into like giving this dire bear belly scratches. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? It's you. Yes, it is. Just tables and chairs just flying all over the place. Alright, we can arm wrestle.
Alright. Yeah,
I like start corralling people at the bar to like gather around. I'm like, y'all, it's gonna be the wildest arm wrestle of your lives, and I'm like gathering a crowd around them.
And you know what? As he's already there, he sort of says, "Oi, Barrington, stay still." And then he just sort of kneels down, gestures you to go to the other side of the bear, and puts his arm up on its stomach.
Oh god.
Lily gives the bear one more ruffle and like grabs his arm.
Okay.
Are we rolling?
Yeah,
Happening?
I'm gonna do a contested roll, so I'm gonna roll 2. I closed my dice. That was really silly of me. Oh no. You say oh no. What did you get?
7.
I got a 2.
Yo, let's go!
All of my rolls
If you
have
passed
been
out.
terrible. I like to think he wouldn't have passed out from rolling a 1. He's not on an intense pub crawl. Okay, so you start off, you're linked, and then you start getting his about. So you've got he's like halfway to the beat. Roll again. You've definitely taken an early lead.
Shoot!
Did you get?
It's a 2.
I got a 16.
Better than a 1.
So we're back to where it started, sort of. Let's go. Oh no. I got a 5.
I got a 1!
Oh no.
Just, and then you pass out.
Again! I scream, taking a swig of vodka and then getting ready to revive my sibling.
This is the third time Lily's passed out, so you need a 6 or higher to revive her.
Higher to revive her.
6 or higher.
My dice, so give me a sec. I got a 5.
Oh, she doesn't seem to wake up.
Let me roll my way on over here with Mr. Kitty Cat. Here we go again with this.
Lily's just spooning the bear at this point.
I got a 17.
Alright. You wake up spooning a bear. It's up to you if you actually want to move or if you're just happy spooning a bear.
So since we got double in that, can we explain?
Oh, yeah.
what happened?
How are you reviving her in a exciting manner?
So knowing that she has this allergy to these cats, I roll her back over on her back, and I just lay Mr. Kitty Cat right on her chest, and she gives her a bippity boop right on the nose, boop snoop. Boop.
Wow.
And then I pick her back up, and she's like, good job, good Mr. Kitty Cat.
Lily sneezes.
I assume, like, for a berserker, like, you're probably quite built and, like, huge, intimidating in size and such. And thus I assume that your sneezes are tiny and adorable.
Yes, naturally. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright. It's been a while since I played a tabletop, so I'm gonna metagame here a little bit.
That's fine.
What are my odds of leveraging bear snuggles towards a favorable outcome?
What are you suggesting? It depends. I mean, pitch your idea and then we'll talk about it. Especially in these sorts of games that I like to do, where they're all very comedy and silly. I try not to have anything ruled out. You can be as off the wall as you'd like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, like, how would berserker diplomacy work? It's like, yeah, I lost the fight, but
Do you want another one?
yeah. Round 2. This time I'll arm wrestle the bear.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too.
He just, awesome. That's sick, bro. I like that idea. You can.
I get the whole bar chanting, Lily, 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 Lily.
This is gonna be really embarrassing if I pass out again.
Yeah, that's it. What we didn't actually realise is that she's got narcolepsy.
Oh no!
Right, so the bear rolls over. Barrington is ready. He gets up on his haunches. And then Gork, the owner, he lies down and you both...
Oh god.
You can just swap places. Right, and then make your roll to arm wrestle Barrington.
Alright. 16.
Barrington got a 9. What he does is, as you start to push it that way, nobody else sees it, but just privately for you, he gives a little wink and then goes, "Oh," because he liked his scratches. And Gork's like, "Oh, whoa! You beat my bear in an arm wrestle. That's crazy, man. Whoa. Bro, that's wow." Well, I mean, I guess you still have to drink our crazy drink, but then once you do that, you can totally have the map.
Celebration drink, let's go. Lily's hype.
Yeah. Barrington actually reaches into like a little pouch it has, and it pulls out like a tiny little cask of drink and hands it to you.
Lily knocks it back.
Okay, how this drink affects you is you don't have to fully commit, but like in somewhat manner or so, you have to talk like a frat boy for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Wait, I feel like I need an example of that.
Well, like everything has to be like bro or like you know,
Okay, yeah, I
or
can
just
do that.
or
Dude,
you,
I can't let you into the party, man. Like, you just don't fit the ratio. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bring some more chicks next time. Come on.
that's it. You can kind of every now and
Why are you so good at that?
right. I was gonna say every now and again, if you want to be slightly like toxic
was-
masculinity, like you can do that sort of thing. Also, as a bonus side effect for the rest of this, I don't know how much it will come up, but anything you mention about any made-up sport that happens to exist in this universe is officially true. Because you now understand
Nice.
sports.
Lily can now count to 5.
Yes. It's a big day for her. While we're talking about counting, I know this has nothing to do with the game, but it just makes me excited. But Lyra counted to 6 the other day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh!
I know.
Oh, that's exciting.
It is. I mean, after 6, every number was 10, but even so.
Still.
Well, after this, I mean, it kind of gets a little scary because I don't know if you guys heard this, but I mean, 7 did eat 9, so.
Right.
If it makes you feel better, I can only count to 6
That's
in
scary.
Spanish, so.
Yeah. But there you go. Is there
So
any...
I look around at my sports bar kid. I'm like, "Whoa!" We're like excited.
Yeah, everyone's like...
Lily won the wrestle. We're like, yeah.
Yeah, there's just loads of like burly people chest bumping and
I'm just over
Exactly.
here holding the
Slamming
camera,
paper
yeah,
cups.
Look what she did.
And then I'm like, all right, on to the next one, and I look at the barkeep and I give him a little finger gun wink situation,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I'll be back here. This seems like a good bar.
Yeah. And again, you look at the map, and the middle bit is starting to look a little bit clearer now. You think, oh, look, it you know, maybe it's something to do with like a cave or something, but I'm still not sure. But you can see on the map another bar called the Fairy and the Wildebeest. Is there anything you'd like to do in the 2 axes before you leave? Or are you good? You happy to move on?
I'm good.
I'm already out the door.
All right.
I'm waltzing my way somehow.
Just
Chasing after her.
just as you leave, you do hear a slight like right behind you, and you notice that Barrington has just come out to wave you off.
Lily will go give him a big hug.
Yeah, and he bear hugs you, and
Wah!
you feel like you've made a friend in Barrington for life.
Barrington and I are gonna talk about the sports ball later.
Yeah, that's really good. If you guys want to just like chat and feel for a minute, I'm just gonna quickly go and have a pee.
Oh man, that's what a crazy night, huh? I mean,
Right.
like,
And I'm gonna
It's
talk my
been
drunk
all-
up as well, but I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
it's I mean, I found these brass knuckles. I got a brick. I mean, Lily, you arm wrestled a bear and won.
Mr. Kitty Cat learned how to drive a damn wheelchair. That's just wild.
This night has kind of been a little crazy, and also, I think we might be saving the world.
Can the power of Thor beat the power of Helena, though? Or, wait, who was it? I don't remember.
I don't
I'm
know.
kind of drunk, man. I don't remember.
Aw, man. Hey, welcome to my Tuesday, am I right?
Bro, it's only Monday.
Nah, I know that. I just meant that's how I feel every Tuesday.
Gotcha.
And also Wednesday through Monday.
What's the tacos, though?
What?
Tuesday. There's gotta be tacos.
No, I was talking about being egregiously drunk.
But you can't get drunk without having tacos on a Tuesday, though.
Nah, rookie mistake. You gotta have a singular Cheez-It, and then you're ready to go.
Man, them Cheez-Its. You gotta eat a little bit something else, man. That's why you're always so drunk.
Hey, I know. That's the goal. That's my MO. I'm the alcoholic. I'm not the food eater. I like pull out a flask and I take a sip, and then just as we're walking by, I see what is my my kryptonite, and that is the window of any nameless store. and I glance in and I see many clothing items that I do not want and do not need. And I'm just like, these look like they would be good purchases. And I just stop walking completely and I'm just staring and I'm indulging back into my addiction.
A shop assistant
roll
asks you if
over.
you need anything.
And just grab her by the shirt, like, let's go.
What if you wanted to buy them? I say to the closed store.
You're not going to. You're just gonna
I'm
stare.
like clawing my way. Like, I don't want to leave. Look at the potential purchases I could make.
We have a world to save. Let's go.
That's it. I mean, this point, you're about 2.5 hours from the world ending. Just to give you a sense of drama.
Well, we're actually doing pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, and you arrive at the ferry and the wildebeest. It's actually it's basically just a doorway and then a field. Like it's an entirely outside venue, but it still has a doorway. And the sign for it is it's got a wildebeest, obviously, and a fairy flying above it, and the fairy is playing a harp, and the wildebeest is enjoying the music. It's a bit weird. But,
Well,
yeah.
as per usual, I storm into the place. And
Mhm.
I look around and go, they really made the inside of this place look like the outside of this place. And then
Yeah.
I take a swig.
It's just loads of, like, benches, and then there's a stage at the front. Because the gimmick of the Fairy and the Wildebeest is it's a 24-hour-a-day open mic night. And it's just where people can go to, like, you know, tell stories or play music or, sort of poetry or, you know, whatever they want to do. But it's specifically the rule, no bards. So, you know, you can't be a professional if you're doing an open mic night. Like, it's for amateurs to go and practice the bardic things, I guess.
Right.
You know,
Well, it's a good thing I'm a cleric then.
I waltz up to the bar as per a typical fashion. And I go, hey, you. Could you make me a drink?
yes, of course.
The drunker she gets, the nicer she is.
What sort of drink would you like?
Look at me, buddy. Do I look like I'm here to remember this night? No. Give me the strongest thing you got.
All right then. He grabs a bottle of purple liquid, pours it into, like, you know, like a short, like a whiskey glass style thing. And as he does, it gives off like a puff of smoke that goes into like the shape of a skull. And then he hands it to you. And here you go. This should fuck
man,
up your
I
shit.
haven't had this stuff in years. Thanks, you get it. Nice to we get back.
That's cool. Bango, as you try and open the door, you're convinced that a fish is holding it shut.
A what?
You're convinced that a fish is holding the door shut as you try and open it. It's not,
okay.
but you know, you just see fish sometimes.
I feel like since I'm the only one seeing it, Mr. Kitty Cat just keeps rolling right forward and just
Oh yeah,
goes right
of
through
course, the cat's driving. yeah. But it freaks you out that you've just gone through a fish.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting there just swinging around like, because as far as I seen, I just went right through doors.
Crazy. Yeah.
Lily has set Kalis gently down on a bench, which for a barbarian is just like basically body slamming her down onto a bench.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do you want to roll me a dice?
Sure.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, cool.
God.
Oh no.
No. Despite the fact that you slam her down, she actually lands perfectly, softly and calmly, and in a very restful position.
Nice.
It was
So it was a one.
That'd have been really funny.
I body slam her down and I pass out.
Yeah, and then you just flop on top of her.
See, I don't think we'll be able to roll her alive again.
That's it. At the other end of the bench, like so she's quite big. Like there's the bench which has her on it, and then just one man sat at the end. But you look at him, and you definitely get the like the vibe from him that he's that douchebag that you always see at these events, who is determined that as soon as he gets on stage, he's going to try and make a sing along to Wonderwall. I don't know if you'll have.
That guy.
Yeah.
I do the like the eyes, pointing two fingers at my eyes and then pointing two fingers at
Like it. He takes that as encouragement. He thinks that you're definitely on his vibe, but bear in mind that you can still smash 2 things today without any consequence. We'll see where that goes. On the stage at the moment is a dwarf reciting reciting a cautionary tale about being too sober for being a dwarf.
Amen to that, and I like wag my finger at him. And then I look at the barkeep and I go, so who's your boss, man?
Oh, the boss. Let me see if I can see them. Oh, yes, it's that woman over there. He points out a satyr who is sitting drinking a very tall glassed drink that has about 7 different colours in it, and a bit of pineapple on top, and a big fruity straw and an umbrella.
Ah, perfect. What's her name? And what's a fun fact about her that I could maybe use as leverage later?
Oh, her name is Socrates, and she actually gets very she's a bit addicted to those cocktails. You see, any drink that's very colourful, it impresses her.
Ah, perfect. All you had to say was drinks, and I'm speaking your language. So, I walk on up to this lady character, and I said, "Hey, that looks like a great drink, but I got something that might be even better for you. Let me pull it out. It seems like you're kind of shtick." And I pull out a flask, and although it's not transparent at all, you cannot see through it. It just has the word "colorful" written on the front of it. Hoping she takes that as a colorful drink. And I like wave it in front of her.
She sets her drink down next to her. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Takes it, and you just see her eyes like widen, and oh, this is very nice. Thank you. And,
no worries.
Who are you?
Alright, who am I? Yes, my name is Ivana, and we're actually looking for a map.
And she sort of looks away and just goes back to her drink.
A map for a location.
A location for what?
No, we know, and we have pieces of the map already. So don't even try to play slick and pretend like you don't know the map.
1 second. She applauds as the dwarf leaves the stage, and a sort of halfling walks up there and starts to do a little jig. Unfortunately, they don't have any music; they're just jigging. It's a bit awkward, but you know, it's an open mic night. Not every act's going to be good.
Right.
Okay. Well, if you know the map, then you know that there's a challenge you'll have to do.
Right, of course, and we already know what that is.
Oh,
but
well, that
just
makes
in
things
case
easier.
I forgot because I'm drunk,
Yes.
what would that be?
Well, you'd have to beat me in a cocktail making contest.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm not drunk. And yes, we could maybe do that with the cocktails.
Awesome.
The alcohol is getting to my character.
Yeah, I've noticed. That's fine.
Thank you. I'm doing a really good drunk for a sober person, aren't I?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure you're sober?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I guess I can't know for certain, but
Well, I can only assume.
considering I've had no alcoholic beveraginos today.
That you can remember.
Right then. How the cocktail competition will work is we'll each take it in turns. Your colleagues, friends, siblings, others, they are welcome to take part too. Only one of you needs to beat me, and obviously, even if more than one of you do beat me, then only one of you will be able to drink the super drink that comes after it. To earn them
I
that piece.
corral up to my siblings and I go, look, guys, alcohol is in my veins, so I think I'm gonna be good at this. But also, I feel like we should all do this challenge together. What do you say? Sibling camaraderie.
Yeah, bro.
I barely drink, let alone make drinks.
Wait, so all three of you are going to work on one cocktail rather than doing a cocktail each? Just so I understand.
Oh, no, I meant we'd all, like, compete together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be like sibling camaraderie. Let's work together to make
It's a horrible idea, but let's do it.
Alright. Cool. Alright, so your cocktail will be based on three things. It'll be based on how it looks, how it tastes, and how exciting it is when you make it. You can take any ingredients you want for your cocktail. Obviously, if you go talk to the barkeep, who haven't been bothered to learn their name, if you go talk to them, they will let you into the bar of holding, which has every possible ingredient you could ever imagine. And you can pick what you want, make the cocktail, and make it in any sort of way you choose fit that seems like it might be exciting. And yeah, we'll pick that person, and she just picks somebody randomly from the crowd, and they'll be the judge on whose cocktail is better.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. I'll make my cocktail first, and then you guys can follow and try and see what happens. Okay, so she goes behind the bar. Yeah, she picks up a small little bag which is labelled bar of holding. She reaches in, pulls out several other little bottles, starts mixing them together. She does it she's going for an effect, like when you get the different weighted liquids, so the colours don't mix, it has all different colours up it. And I'm going to see how effectively she does that. Okay. Then once she's only got one ingredient left, she picks up the last bottle, puts it behind her back, and throws it so it goes up and over her head and into the cocktail, which it does really well. It doesn't even splash the surface. It's proper, pristine. And then she hands the cocktail to the person she decided was the judge, who takes a sip and goes, yes, that was quite good. I enjoyed it. Rather lovely. At this moment, you hear somebody from the stage going, "Come on, guys, everybody sing along!" And they start to play.
Oh God!
And they start playing Wonderwall in a
Bird!
slightly out of tune, drunk way. Who would like to make their cocktail first?
I'm down.
Go for it. What ingredients are you using? If you can either tell me real life ingredients if you know a cocktail you want to make, or you can just be like a sweet thing, a sour thing. Use
So
fake.
I'm going with a Belvedere, which is a drink with bourbon, sweet vermouth, and Campari,
Nice.
but with a slight twist.
Yeah.
We just happen to have an eyeball of ogre
Yeah.
that we just plop right in the middle of it.
Hey, it's in the bar of holding. You can do it. Are you going to do? Okay, so roll a Roll me a dice.
10.
10. Okay, so it looks alright. You know, it's not like the best looking drink ever, but it doesn't look bad.
Told y'all I don't drink much.
Cool. Are you putting any flair into while you're mixing it? Like, or are you...
I take the eyeball and I flip it up behind my back, and it just flies right over my head, bounces off the edge, and plops right in the middle.
Cool. Make a roll for that.
At least it ain't a 1. I got a 2.
Oh, the eyeball actually, like, it sort of lands awkwardly on the side of the cup. A bit of it breaks off and falls into the drink, but most of it just sort of misses.
Yeah, close enough.
So yeah, rather than having like a whole ogre's eyeball, it's more like an ogre's iris. And then roll me one final dice for how it tastes.
Really? Another 2.
Oh. The guy like drinks a bit and visibly gags. It's just like, it's not the worst thing I've ever drunk.
Knew I need that whole eyeball.
Oh no.
And maybe gonna be one that says... Sorry.
Rebirth!
Yeah, so who would like to make their cocktail next?
I can make my cocktail next.
Go for it. What are you doing?
Sorry, I was AFK for a little bit, so I totally heard all of the rules on how this goes.
Right, basically you're judged on 3 things. You're judged on how your drink looks, how your drink tastes, and whether or not you do any flair or excitement whilst you're making it.
Okay.
There is the bar of holding, which has every conceivable ingredient in it. So you can either, like I say, if you want real life ingredients, you can be like, yes, I'm going to pour this alcohol, this mixer, whatever. If you just want to be like, if you want to make something up completely, you can just be like a sweet ingredient, a potent ingredient, a whatever you need.
So what I do is I grab the first juice I see on the counter, I pour it in, then I pull a flask out of my pocket, and I pour in a little bit of my Sunday night special, as I call it.
Yeah.
And I put that in there.
Roast beef liqueur.
Exactly. I add a little sprinkle of some blue cacao in there.
Yep.
And then I top it off with a nice lemon twist.
Ooh. Okay, roll me a dice for how that looks.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a dice right now. That's a 2.
Alright.
Great.
So it all mixed together and it became like a weird murky brown. It kind of looks a little bit like mud.
Perfect. Love that.
Yeah, and then are you going to do any sort of dramatic flair while you're mixing it?
Oh, I take the shaker that I'm shaking it up with and I like throw it in the air and then I want to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to do one of those like long pours. You know?
Yeah. Okay, well, roll me a dice to see how that goes.
Okay. 19!
Nice. You pull it off incredibly. It's exactly as you described.
Almost takes away from the color of the drink, right?
Are we
Almost.
really that surprised?
No. I mean, a little bit. Have you seen how much she's drunk?
But she is also a drunkard.
Yes. Drunkard's well known for functioning well, yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
and then
And then
one more for taste, right?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. And another 2! We seem to have a 2 streak going on.
Oh no. Yeah, he takes a drink. He's like, this looks really appetizing. Oh no, it doesn't. It looks awful. He's like, but the mixing was fun. I'm excited. And he just sort of turns around and you just sort of hear the tinkle of him spitting it back out.
You out for the Sunday night special, that guy?
The man's visibly shaking and looks like he's ill.
No, it's okay, don't cry. I was supposed to help you forget the Sunday scaries, not give them.
Lily, let's make a cocktail.
Alright.
Alright.
I totally have him in browsing cocktails this whole time.
It's fine.
I did the same thing. Hi, don't worry.
So Lily is not the brightest crayon in the box.
Yeah.
But she does know her plants, and seeing as how this gentleman seems to be having bad tummy time, she knows that ginger will probably help.
Mhm.
So she is going to try and make a hot toddy,
Nice.
which is bourbon, ginger, allspice, and some honey and some citrus.
Yep. Cool. Roll me on how well it goes. How it looks. Is it a nice looking hot toddy? I think making a hot drink is a nice.
It's a 2.
Your drink looks bad. There's a lot of twos.
Lily is trying to like cut the citrus slice really evenly and attractively,
Mhm.
but just doesn't have the coordination for it.
Yeah, I can assume that the glass is all really sticky with honey, just like it's everywhere. It's
Oh, the other thing is that Lily Lily grabbed some honey but neglected to note that it was rhododendron honey,
right.
which is poisonous.
Oh,
Sorry.
So there might be a little bit more kick in this than she intended.
never mind. That's fine.
And then she's not as dexterous as her siblings, but she can count to 4, and that's all you need to do to be able to hold a steady beat. So
Yes.
she like rhythmically taps things on the counter as she mixes them together.
Mhm.
And I guess I should roll performance.
Yes. Hey, she can count to 5 now, so she could even do some basic math rock.
Oh.
Lily rolled a 20.
Nice. It was. Tell us what flair does she do? Well.
Oh gosh. So Lily is as she's mixing, she's tapping along with she's tapping the ingredients, and she is able to overpower the poor singing of Wonderwall until everyone is kind of like clapping and tapping along with her mixing.
Nice. The guy on stage is like, hey, people, come on, you should sing along. He's losing all confidence. He's starting to mess up his chords, and you know. But everyone's just doesn't care anymore. They're more interested in the cocktail contest. They're like, this is exciting stuff.
All right, and I suppose I should roll for flavor.
Yeah. You hand the man the sticky glass, and he's like, and he takes a big swig.
17.
You know, ooh, that really was quite delicious. So you got a 2, a 20, and a 17. Hmm. He's like, well, this one was very nice, and that first one was very nice. The other two, I really don't ever want to drink them again. Can you two were so close? Could you make me one more drink each, just as like a decider? Being like you and the Socrates, whatever I called them. It was Socrates. Yeah, you and Socrates do a decider cocktail because you basically drew. Let's go.
Lily's like, what was wrong with mine?
No, yours was one of the best ones.
Lily would like constructive criticism, please.
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, it didn't look appealing, and it was the glass is sticky. And it needed to be, you know, your mixing was wonderful, and the taste was incredible. Just tidier.
Lily will. What is my weapon?
You have a club.
Lily will put her club down very firmly on the bar, cracking it, and say, Lily thinks Lily's presentation was just fine. I am trying to intimidate for a win.
I do understand. I picked up on that. Yeah, you're quite intimidating. You just broken a bar as well in what I assume is a Nazi fartsy pub. Make me you know what? an 8. Make a difficulty of 8. This man seems like he's easily intimidated.
15.
15. Hey, he goes. You know what? On the second thought, I think Lily's cocktail was definitely a winner.
This poor man.
Yeah. She's the winner.
Lily's delighted.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. In which case, Socrates will turn to you and be like, "Okay, well, I guess you just need to drink the finest cocktail around. Chug this, and you can have the map." She pulls out it looks like a champagne flute sort of thing, but it's all like the colours of the rainbow in the drink. And she hands it to you.
Nice. I sniff it. Does it smell good?
It smells like sherbet.
Oh, wonderful. So yeah, I will. Lily says thanks, bro, and knocks it back.
Awesome. So you are now so powerfully overwhelmed by drink and the magic of this cocktail that for the rest of the game you will smell like sherbet. But also your D20 is replaced by a D12.
Oh no!
Oh, damn.
Oh! All right.
Just so you know.
God!
But
I'm not allowed to roll anything else.
No. You roll D12s now instead of D20s, but just so you know, a 12 will always succeed regardless of difficulty.
Okay. Lily is wasted.
Yeah.
Lily goes, oh my gosh, Glenn, I'm so sorry. Lily goes to Bangle and takes back the cat.
Damn, I gotta drive myself around now.
But yeah, that's fun.
Lily puts Kalis over Glenn's lap.
That's fair. He's not walking anyway. Like he can just. He's being moved by electricity. It's fine. Okay. And then you're given the next shiny beer map, which on one side says "Embrace life, for life is beauty," and on the other side has a bit of the map.
Hell yeah.
Perfect.
That's it. And you with this bit of map, you can tell that in the middle where you need to go, it's definitely somewhere in a cave system. You just can't tell which cave you need to go to, but you feel like you're getting close. But it does show up a new location where it just has a field marked on it in like a local farmland, and then a question rather than like an exact place where a bar is. It just has a question mark in this field, and then it's labeled the Wagon of Flagon.
You all know what that means it's time for. And I take another swig of my flask, and I'm like, the flagonin' and wagonin'. And I strut on out of there, confident and excited for this bar I've not been to.
Okay. What are you folks chatting about on the way to this bar? Nothing. You're walking in stony silence. I like it. But
I'm about to say I have a part of a body part just over my mouth. I can't even talk as I'm rolling along with somebody in front of me.
Lily's just talking nonsense to the cat. Who's a good kitty?
it's talking
Mr.
back, and it's going meow 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 meow.
Oh, sorry. I have to be a bro. Bro, you're the best cat. Bruh.
I forgot about that.
Meow meow meow.
My character is scrolling whatever the equivalent of like D&D Tinder is.
Sure. You
Gosh,
find anyone good?
I'm like, there's no good single wizards out there, and I'm like screaming at my phone.
You're on the wrong site.
Where else am I gonna go to? Am I gonna meet him in person? No.
Whatever the equivalent of Facebook dating is.
That would be not spellbook dating. Jeez.
Do you want to find single wizards in your area?
Exactly.
God.
I would like to find single wizards in my area and like screaming at the phone.
Somebody just like from like the road beside you is just like, I'm a single wizard.
Not you! And I like throw the brick towards them.
Make me a roll.
Alright. I rolled a 4.
For the brick lands next to him, and he said, "Oh," but it didn't hit him or anything.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Be
He's
quite
probably
bad.
better off being single.
Be quite bad if it did hit him.
It'd have been funny though. Okay, you arrive at the field marked on the map. It is just a field.
I point to the blade of grass and I'm like, "Hey, you! Make me a drink."
You know what? Make a roll for it. If you get a 16 or higher, the grass can make you a drink.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let's see. I just got a 4 too, so alright, here we go. I got an 8.
Hey, that's half. It critically fails. You actually you feel yourself being really thirsty and dehydrated right now.
Dang, if only I had a flask.
Yeah.
I'm better to myself.
But yeah, so basically there's a field in front of you.
Lily's still talking nonsense at the cat.
Okay.
I bet you know where the bar is. Yeah, bro? I bet you know where all the best bars are.
Wait, make me a roll for the cat. This would be amazing. Get a no, because you're on a 12 now. Get an 8. Get an 8. Get an 8 up
I
there.
got a 6.
Ah, no, I'm sorry, Mr. Meow Meow doesn't know where the bar is. You feel like it audibly looks at you and goes, meow.
Mr. Meow Meow was feeling the effects of the brownies.
Yeah.
Finally push her arm off of my face and I'm able to talk again. And I just look in front of me, longingly wishing there's a bar in front of me.
As if your prayers and wishes are answered. You hear a gallop of hooves as a wagon being pulled by 2 black unicorns sort of pulls up in front of you in the field, and it stops with a dramatic skid, and an elvish lady leans out of the wagon and she goes, "Here, you, pull my finger."
It's starting to sound a lot like Meliodas' bar from Seven Deadly Sins.
I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what it is. It's in anime, but I've only watched a couple of episodes. I didn't really like it that much.
The bar is literally on the back of a giant pig that just floats around.
Oh. Well, this is a wagon. It's a beer wagon. Anyway, you there, lad, pull my finger.
Do I roll for the pull?
No, just, do you want to pull her finger?
Well, hell yeah. I pull
right.
stiffly on his finger.
Her finger. Wait. This is important. Let's see what I roll. Oh man, I rolled a 17. She does a spectacular fart. It's bottom ripplingly loud.
Oh lord.
I start clapping.
Thank you. What can I get for you for your fine lassies? And I suppose you, my laddie.
I'll take a strong drink and also a map. And I wink.
Take a milk.
She hands you a it's like a really dark ale, but it's like the glass that it comes in has a picture of a fist on it. That's how you know it's strong.
Yeah, nice. Love that.
Yeah. she, I'm sorry, I've only got like rat milk. And she hands you a milk.
How about Bailey's? Bailey's works.
All right. She takes it back and just gives you a bottle of Bailey's. Oh, you probably want one for your cat too. Hands you another bottle. Mr. Meow Meow's there, like scratching at the lid. What about you, lassie? I can only kind of do I can only kind of do a Scottish accent anyway, and trying to do it and a female voice at the same time is not something I can do. But
Nah, I think you're doing brilliantly.
oh, so
Wait, are you still CK?
But you're there, lassie. What would you like to drink?
Lily just kind of rolls her shoulders, just like dealer's choice.
She gets you it's a lighter beer than the one that she gave to Ivana, but it's got like a sprig of ginger in it.
There we go. Yeah, thank you.
I hear you'll be after the map. So you must already have all of the other maps. I mean, just to find me in my field, where I just roam around giving beer to whoever I find.
Yep, we are all 4. Now we need one more.
Oh, you must have had quite the night.
It's just a regular average Wednesday for me.
Hardcore. Well, if you want my map piece, what you'll have to do is you'll have to beat me in a fucking drinking contest.
Easy peasy, my guy, and I like roll my sleeves up.
She does the same.
Any day.
I like it. I like a girl with gumption.
A woman of my own kin.
I roll my way up and I'm like, hold on, I got this.
Lily just lays down in the field.
I got this. I got a little bit of luck on my side.
All right.
So, as far as favors that we are allowed to ask.
Yes. Whatever you want.
What is the extent of that?
The extent of that is it has to be a favor that Loki would actually be able to, like, grant.
So, what if I were to ask him a favor of already making him drunk way off his ass?
Her, but yes, you can already make her far too drunk to carry on with a drinking contest if you would like.
I will call in this favor.
All right. You know, they say a few words between you and your deity. I imagine there's some sort of, I guess, unholy light if it's Loki. I don't know.
Great holy god Loki.
Yeah.
Please grant me the favor of putting this guy 6 sheets to the wind.
All right. She lines up your first drinks. You know, it's just the standard beers. You know, one pint for Ivana, 1 pint to Bango, a pint for herself. And then just as she's like, you know, on the count of 3 we all drink. And he goes 1, 2, and then just as she's about to say 3, you see Loki appear behind her, sprinkle some sort of liquid into her drink, and then disappear. And she goes 3, and then roll me a dice for your chugging. It's only the first drink of the contest, you know. Just a simple like 6 is enough to get this drink down you.
I got an 11.
That's fine. Good work.
Almost double.
Almost. What about you, Cal?
I didn't realize I was still in this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You both said you'd take her on.
I got 15.
Nice.
Per the usual.
Yeah, you both down that first beer like it's nothing.
Hell yeah.
She downs it too.
Nothing.
Slams the glass down. Pours you your second one. Pours you your second one. Goes to pour herself the second one. And just like stacks it and collapses into her wagon.
Hell yeah.
Dang it! How are we gonna get the map now?
You hear the sound of snoring.
Well, we gotta just search. We'll find it. It's gotta be on a person somewhere.
I'm not searching a dead person.
She's snoring. She's alive. Just look at the wagon.
I'm not taking that risk.
Excuse me, if you don't mind me interrupting. It's one of the black unicorns that was pulling the wagon. It's just sort of stuck its head round.
A horse.
Yeah, well, unicorn, actually. Well, you know, technically dark unicorn, the master of evil, but whatever. I heard you wanted the map. Just what you should know that actually I've got that, and it's on my horn.
I slowly just reach out and grab the piece of the map and
Oh.
hand it over to Ivana.
Righto. Well, you know how it is. You know, boss is you know, out for the count. This is our chance to, you know, go and do a bit of mischief. You know, might go lick a salt lick. Might go tease some cows. You know how it be. Evil stuff.
I pull out a cube of salt and just hand it to the unicorn.
I pull out a flask that says salt cube on the front of it and give it to the other one.
You know, it clutches in its hooves. You're not really sure how it does it, but Hey, you know what? That's a kindness we're not used to. Here, have this as well. And the unicorn it gives you. What would a unicorn give you? I didn't think this through. I just went into the sentence. And the unicorn gives you a solid gold horseshoe.
What does that horseshoe do?
It's made of gold.
Okay.
This is good, but
Oh,
do you have a map?
you already gave you the map.
Oh,
What's
right,
that?
yeah, I
Wait,
didn't forget.
whoa, wait! I just suddenly thought. Before I gave you the map, I was supposed to. You have to drink the special drink. One of you two needs to drink the special drink, and I totally forgot. Wait, we should
I
do
look
that.
at the horseshoe and I'm like, is this the drink?
No, it's here, and it sort of turns around, and on its back, it's got like a little pouch with a drink in it.
Ivana's the drunkard. I feel like she can handle this better than me.
Let me show you how it's done, little bro.
Right.
I'm just canonically assumed that I'm the oldest one here, as I am the most responsible.
That's fair.
And I down it,
Yeah.
like I do with any liquid.
It's smooth. It tastes really good. It tastes like a sweet mead. But
I do like mead.
it's like a sweet mead, but stronger. Like more alcohol-y. Like you feel it. It's like ooh, but it's nice.
I just grumble to myself. One day she'll remember I was born 20 seconds before she was.
You then instantly at that moment let out a gargantuan fart. And I just, because it's quite a gassy drink, and I just want you to know that from now on, the way that drink has changed you is anytime you roll less than a 10, you also fart.
Next time I roll a what?
Anytime you roll less than a 10, you also fart.
Perfect.
Great.
This is the character development we're here for.
Yeah.
Right.
I know, this is honestly my favorite character development. I'm gonna add to the character sheet that I'm making that I am a little gassy.
A little gassy. You're a lot gassy.
Like Ivana has had the most character development out of all of us.
Ivana's got a lot going on. I'm not gonna say it's been a lot. Gosh, you know, this reminds me of the one time that she actually showed up to the meeting, and you know, and never mind. I'm just not gonna get into it.
And damn senators.
Hey! That's not me.
You still have the badge on.
I'm bad with fine dexterity.
Which is interesting, as yours is swift and nimble.
Yes, but only when only at things that don't require you to be swift and nimble.
Amazing.
The lore is so deep. Anyway, map! And I like throw it with the other pieces.
Yeah, it now points to a specific cave that you can find. It's about a mile's hike from where you are. And you've got about an hour until the world is destroyed by Hela. So, you know, you can easily make it there with a good sort of 40 minutes to spare.
I look at the horse and I go, "Hey, horses, can you help us get here?"
No, we've already told you we're off to do mischief. And besides, we're fucking unicorns, you racist.
Oh, damn. Wouldn't that make her a speciest?
But
The
what
horse
if,
kicks you.
Oh, wow.
I don't care if you're in a wheelchair, the horse kicks you.
Never mind. Jeez.
Make me a roll for not being killed by a unicorn.
Oh my god. I rolled a 3.
I meant Bangle. You're cool. Just give me a 10.
Right. I got 2.
A 2? Oh man. Well. You know how you don't have any legs?
Yeah.
Yeah, well you now don't have a left arm either.
Oh my god.
Unicorn just.
Brutal.
Well, I mean, you rolled a 2.
That favor.
You rolled a 2. I don't know what you want from me. Unicorn just absolutely kicked it off. It's just through.
I was the one that gave him a salt cube, though.
Yeah, well, that's why you got a solid gold horseshoe. I don't know what you want. What?
Whatever.
Yeah, then you insulted its species. It had already corrected you once that it was a unicorn.
I start.
Lily goes and gets the arm. This isn't the first time this has happened.
Are you gonna attempt to sew it back on?
No, she'll just hold on to it till we're back into town.
All right.
He's a cleric. I'm assuming he can like stop his own bleeding.
Yeah. The magic of unicorn hooves, it instantly cauterizes. He's not going to bleed out. That would just be unnecessary. Anyway, onwards to the cave of the Amber Fountain.
Yeah. I start meandering in the hopefully correct direction.
Yeah. On your way, you just pass a scarecrow that goes, "Wait, aren't you the person that once had a pair of ogre underpants?"
Hey! Listen, that was only one time, alright? And they asked for it, technically, first of all. Because how dare they insult my Yu-Gi-Oh card collection, and I like throw something at them, and then I just keep walking.
Alright. I mean, if you keep walking, that's fine. It's a scarecrow. What are they going to do?
Yeah.
Lily pauses and is like, "Wait, sis, did you wedgie that ogre so hard his underpants came off?"
I'm gonna have to tell you the story when you're older. And I like shake my head. And I'm like, all you need to know about the story is that petty theft is apparently still theft.
There you go. Hey, just to say, everyone who's watching this stream, if you've learned anything today from this stream, please let it be that petty theft is still theft.
Everyone just starts saying that.
Oh my god.
It's on a t-shirt.
Yeah. That, and obviously it's not fun to break somebody's wheelchair in real life. Those are the 2 lessons that you should have taken from today. Anyway, carry on.
I take my arm from Lily and I chuck it at Ivana, saying, "Don't harm the ogres."
You. Right. You arrive at the cave. It's got like 5 little, like it looks like just a wall, but you know it's the right place because it's where the map is. But it doesn't look like a cave you can enter. It just looks like a rock wall. But there's like 5 little slots, like carved into the rock.
Guys, we have 5 of something.
Lily, who can now count to 5, is delighted to realize she agrees.
Oh, that's adorable.
We place the maps in the slots.
Mm-hmm.
And then I let out a quiet booyah.
Despite the fact it was quiet, your booyah echoes for miles around. And the wall starts to shake, and then it slowly descends into the ground and sort of melts away into nothing, revealing a cave entrance. and you're instantly hit by the aroma of perhaps the nicest beer you've ever smelled.
My guys, is this the aroma of perhaps the nicest beer I've ever smelled?
It is.
I stumble on into the cave like a blind Zubat.
Wait, so you mean like every Zubat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You head into the cave. There is, obviously noticeably, as you were expecting, because it's what you've been questing for this whole time. In the center of the cave is like a massive fountain that spews an amber-colored like beer, and then there's a cave lake of beer around it. It's very exciting, and then there's it's kind of, other than that, it's very typical cavey. Like there's rocks, stalactites, stalagmites, the whole deal. Probably a bat or two. It's actually the thing it's lit by is like bottles of spirits on the walls that are all on fire, like a Molotov cocktail, but it doesn't explode. But that's like how the cave is lit.
Guys, do you think we can spike the fountain?
You've come here to find the most natural fountain of Four's beer, and your immediate reaction is, let's spike it.
I'm the drunkard. CK, what did you expect from me? Anyway, I'm gonna go take a little licksy. See you guys later, and I run to the fountain and try to dunk my head under it immediately.
As you get to the fountain, you're just about to dunk your head in, and somebody catches you and pulls you back.
Hey, don't block me from my alcohol. I'm like swinging my fists.
Look, if you crave alcohol that much, allow me to give you this. She clicks, and then like a pint of beer appears in her hand, and she hands it over to you. Please, it's delicious.
I want that beer, and I point to the fountain.
Everybody wants that beer, but it will be mine.
What? Why? Who are you?
Oh dear. I am Hella.
Yeah.
And I've
You have to be hella hurt if you try to stop me from getting this drink again.
She clicks her finger again, and you are thrown back against the wall of the cave.
Oh, what the heck, man? How did I get here? Huh?
It is just... She checks her watch. Apparently she's wearing a watch. Half an hour is all I need to wait before I can drink this, and then I will have all the power I need to own this world. So all I need to do is stop you for half an hour.
Yeah, well, maybe you can stop me, but you can't stop the three of us together, right, team? And I look at my siblings.
And they shake their heads despondingly. No.
One of us is like completely unconscious, sprawled across Glenn. I'm like, I've been crying for like the last several hours because of allergies. I think we should challenge Hella to a game of horseshoes.
Oh, what do you say about that, Hella?
Just to pass the time, you know? Maybe if we win, we drink first.
Intriguing. Very well. What are the rules of your game?
Guys, help! I don't actually know the rules to horseshoes.
Is anybody else? Is anybody here good at horseshoes? If we're gonna pick a game that we're gonna rigor at, maybe one of us would be good at the game.
Here's, Lily like leans in, kind of staggers a little.
Keep in mind, we can just make up these rules also, because magical world.
Right. I think generally speaking, the rules of horseshoe is you have a sort of pole or something. You have to throw your horseshoe so it wraps around the pole and falls out. Like,
Whoever's horseshoe lands the closest gets that point. Ringers are worth 3 points.
Guys, hey, sibling meeting real quick, sibling meeting.
Yeah, sibling meeting.
But who's good at horseshoes?
Technically, I am.
You're good at it?
Yeah,
But you don't even know the rules.
I actually do.
Alright. So, okay, do we have the polls? Like, what's the plan? Because if we
You get, just so you know, you people take all the time you want planning. You know, 28 minutes now.
we're playing now. You will snap your fingers, lady, and make 2 poles and give us an additional 3 horseshoes to play with.
So, okay, the way I would do it is if anything over a 10 would be considered a point, but like a 20 would be considered a ringer, which is worth 3 points.
Sure.
Is the way I would.
Very
That's
well.
how we're gonna play. We're not even giving you an option.
Fine, you DM this. Doesn't matter.
I'm
Whatever.
not DMing. I'm just
No.
giving advice.
No, that's it. That's how we're doing it. No,
Oh, hell no, I ain't no DM.
conveniently, you know. No. It's not like I have my own final showdown set up. We're just gonna play horseshoes now. This is what we're doing. She snaps her fingers. You get to. No, yeah, but I liked it. I liked it. I like that you went in with a plan. Yeah, she snaps her fingers. You get 2 poles. Both teams have 5 horseshoes. Let's go.
Let's go.
We should do 6 horseshoes because then you guys can throw 2 each.
Well, I'm not playing horseshoes.
Well, technically, you get 2 horseshoes per person.
Yeah, 2 horseshoes per. I'm not in this. I am
But
much too drunk.
Magical world. Technically, you do still have the ability to make yourself completely sober, and you are agile. So.
I know. Don't give away my plan. Come on, man. Give us something. Don't tell her everything.
Would you like to throw first or second?
Guys,
25 minutes now.
I'm not in this. This is your plan. I'm
Okay.
creating a side quest. I mean, I'm doing nothing
what?
malicious.
Oh God. I will go first.
Okay, so
how
wait,
many poles am I going?
just before we start, yeah, who is playing? What is going on? Just so I know, I want to know who my opponents are.
Hey Lily, how good is your throwing arm?
Pretty good.
Okay.
She like does that thing where you throw your arm in a circle, but it kind of unbalances her a little.
Oh Lord.
So
I think me and Lily are playing.
okay, well, so we'll do it alternating because you said after each round, like closest gets the point.
Yes, because you can technically do doubles. So like,
Sure.
one person would throw, and then the other person would throw.
So basically, you 2 will do 3 throws each. Hella will do 6 throws, but like it'll be one of your throws compared to one of her throws.
Gotcha.
Okay, so if you would like to throw first, then Bangle, go for it.
Gotcha. So 3 rolls. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess no, only do 1
Oh, only do 1. Okay.
because you got to see
I
who's
got 10.
closest. Right. So I guess if I get higher than 10, then I am closer than you, and we'll get the point.
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Yes.
Cool. I got a 19. Luckily for you, I didn't get 20, so I don't get 3 points.
Yes.
So first point to Hella. Ah, yes, excellent. So then I guess it's up to you if you want to do all 3 of yours, or if you and Lily want to alternate as well.
Probably just do mine and then hers, just make it simple.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Your next throw then.
Oof. I got a 9. Maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was.
Well, wait. I got a 6,
Oh, okay.
so I'd still say you're closer.
Cool.
So 1 point each.
Hell yeah.
It's okay. I'm still going to win this. Everybody.
I blow on my horseshoe gently and give it a little shaky shake back and forth as I go to flip it backwards. And I got an 8.
She got a 10. Haha. Wow. 2 points me then.
Lily, you got this. You got this. Come on, sis.
And you're out of horseshoes.
Alright.
And there's only 22 minutes left. Are you feeling tense yet? Got a 17.
Oof.
Ooh. 3-1. No. Yes? Yes. 3-1. Yes.
I got an 8.
If I get one more point, doesn't that just mean I've won?
I think so.
All the while you've been playing this horseshoe game, I have come up with a last ditch effort and have done a few things in this time span.
Okay.
DM approval pending.
That's fine. Wait. At least let us finish the game, and then you can unveil your dastardly plan.
Yes, of course. I need to make sure it's even worthwhile. So no worries. I panicked. I thought we lost. I can't add. Continue.
Oh, no, you got an 8, yes? Did you
Oh,
say?
yeah.
She actually rolled a 1. So when she went to throw her horseshoe, she actually just dropped it on her foot by accident. And it's, oh, my toe. So that's another point to you. So 3-2 as we go into the final throw.
Oh no, I rolled a 2.
18. Haha, I win.
Oh.
4-2 to me. So
the
that means so that means that in 20 minutes I will be able to unhindered drink from the amber fountain, getting all the power I need to take over the world.
But you see, Lily starts pulling from her vast bro knowledge that she acquired.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that's a cool story and all, but you know, it's our sister's birthday, and that means that she gets the special birthday throw, you know, according to the rules and all. And we happen to have this golden horseshoe, birthday girl horseshoe. Unfortunately, she's kind of passed out, so if you so Glenn, so Bengal would of course be the one to throw for her.
So does the golden
Damn
horse
the-
give us
damn the
any sort of
birthday rule.
modifier?
What?
Yeah, and as the birthday horseshoe, it is worth additional points.
Yes, of course. I'm familiar with the birthday rule. Everybody knows that with the birthday rule, if you get it closest, it's worth 5 points instead of 1. But that's fine. I can just throw mine closer than yours. I've done it already 4 times.
Come on, let me get that 20.
Dang. Brutal.
Let me get that 20. Come on.
Let's go.
Oof.
No!
5.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, one sec. I'm learning about horses. 20.
Oh, come on.
Hella flings it with absolute perfect precision. It bounces off your golden horseshoe and around the pole for a sweet 3-pointer.
All the while.
Yes,
Wait,
all the while.
totally in excitement.
Let's go.
I'm so excited.
I was thinking of a last-ditch effort in case the game went horribly. All the while, I have been sneakily inching myself closer and closer to this fountain, obscuring myself in the darkness of this cave.
Mhm.
I immediately cashed in my effort to be sobered up
Mhm.
as the drunk monk now that I am, so that I am even more quick, nimble, and agile than I previously was.
Yes.
What I am only attempting to do in this short period of time that she is distracted is agilely move myself closer to this fountain. You know, Montana is really known for its abundance of natural resources, and so my girl became an expert spelunker in that time that
Oh,
she
yeah.
was there.
Yep.
And so all I want to do is maneuver my way around this cave, get a little bit of the drink in my flask, and maneuver my way out. Like, I'm not even trying to drink, I'm just trying to obscure a little bit as sneakily as possible. That's all I'm trying to do.
All right. Make me a roll You need
Yeah.
to get 12 or higher to do it without noticed. But because you made yourself sober, you can. If you don't get it the first time, you can get 1 reroll.
Ha! Alright.
But you need 12 or higher to sneakily steal a flask of 4's beer.
Alright. I'm making a roll.
Making a roll downtown.
Oh my god, I got a nat 20!
Hell yeah, let's go.
Which is just a Gengar on these dice in case anybody hasn't seen
That's
it.
so cool. Right. Okay. I mean, it works exactly as you, even better than you described. You did it so perfectly. You were like a shadow. You just like, I need to become sober. You're sober. Then you're like, flask, back to where you were watching the game without anyone noticing.
I'm like, damn, I should do this more often, you know, like muttering to myself in my newfound sobriety.
That's it. Also, can I just technically remind you all, from the sort of story set out at the beginning of the game, that to stop Hela, like, you know, taking over the world, it was actually that Khalees had to drink some of the beer before her 20th birthday.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've got 20 minutes to get some beer down her throat.
I go to her almost nearly dead corpse and I throw it. I chuck the beer from the flask in really quickly.
It's like, oh man, I'm so really sorry, sister, that you've got severe alcohol poisoning, but here we go.
More.
It's okay. As the amber frosty liquid goes down her throat, she instantly bounds up. You know, no longer subdued by the immeasurable amounts of alcohol she has consumed, and vitalized and filled with the powers of the mighty god 4. She defeats Hela with one swift sucker punch, banishing her from the land.
Woo.
Which is, you know, it would have been more dramatic if she was still here.
She did all that unconscious. Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It's like Zenitsu from Demon Slayer.
Animes. And there you go. You have successfully saved the world. I mean, obviously now there's nobody stopping you if you all want to start drinking from it.
Oh yeah, I immediately get to the fountain and start lapping like a thirsty dog.
Yeah. You were dehydrated.
I just roll my way over and throw her body into the beer.
Nice.
Lily,
nothing
who
happens.
almost died this way once, pulls her back out.
Let's go. Oh no. Mr. Meow Meow goes and drinks it, and then is actually, for some reason, God Beer doesn't agree with cats and is violently sick in the corner.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Sorry, I rolled a 1. Which is a shame. I was really hoping for some sort of super god cat, but
Right? I was waiting for the last minute Mr. Meow Meow reveal.
oh yeah.
It's just that he was a regular cat.
No, that's it.
You missed it. Mr. Meow Meow was Loki.
I totally forgot it.
The whole ride.
Oh,
No,
there we go, yeah.
no, because we've used Loki. Stop it.
He was still along for the whole ride, though.
Yeah, no. Mr. Meow starts being violently sick, and obviously because of that can't keep his form. And
Oh!
and it turns out it's actually a changeling, but it's actually its real form is a dog.
No!
Yeah, it's just a dog that it really wanted, like, the tragic story of backstory of Mr. Meow Meow is it's a dog that always identified as a cat, and it felt like it was always born in the wrong body, so it learned magic just so it could become the cat it felt like it always should be. But now it's too ill and it's back to being a dog until it sobers up.
That was the craziest lore of the whole game. Like, I'm like, wow, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing Mr. Meow Meow threw up then, because those brownies would not sit well with the dog.
No, I suppose not. That is true.
Really?
Yeah, it's chocolate, isn't it? Poisonous for dogs.
I mean,
Oh,
there's
no!
brownies that aren't
Ignore.
chocolate. You could have peanut butter brownies.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, I guess it is still a magical though.
great game, everyone.
Yeah, but there you go. That was my first game ever of Drunkgeons and Drinkons.
I liked it.
Let's do this again, or make another one, or something. I don't know. This was a blast. I'm totally down for the next one.
Yeah, so I sort of feel like the way you can change this up and stuff is obviously you could make different themed things for your bars. You could have different types of bartender and stuff. You can.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like the party bit at the beginning and then like the ending bit is kind of set, but then you can choose. Like, I guess you could have different bar games for each of the people to play and stuff.
Yeah.
It could be Loki.
Have you ever played the game After Party, CK?
No. Yes. Sorry, the Xbox game. Yes.
It's on Steam.
Well, yes, but I'm a console boy, aren't I? But yes, yes, I have played it because I got it because it's made by the people who made Oxenfree, and I love Oxenfree.
Yeah.
Mm.
It kind of reminds me, like, I mean, it's not like the same plot, obviously, but like a similar, like, you go to places, you play beer pong with them.
Yes. So actually, if you hadn't suggested horseshoes, Infernal Beer Pong, which is my sort of take on it, would have been the end challenge.
I know. I was gonna suggest a beer pong. I was like, this would be a great place for beer pong.
Mm. Yeah, I had this idea for Infernal Beer Pong, which I will save in case we do play this again because I never ended up using it. But that's what I mean. Like, I feel like that's where you get the variety in this. Although it's the same sort of formula as you get often with like one-shot RPGs.
One of these days, CK, I'm gonna host one, and then you're gonna get to play.
I'd love that. Actually, I always DM these things, and I would love to get somebody to play. But I can send you, like, if you just wanted to do this, but come up with your own pubs and stuff, I can send you like the rules.
Maybe I will. That would be really fun.
But
yeah.
not just like players. And obviously, if you guys think of anything over the next like day or two or whatever, and have any ideas on how to improve it, please send them to me. Similarly, anyone who's in either mine or Kelsey's chats who's been watching, if you've got any suggestions, please bear in mind that I've come up with all of this on my own from scratch over the last 3 weeks. 3-4 weeks, that sort of thing, and this is the first time it's been played, so it is obviously going to be a little bit rough. But yeah, any ideas on how to improve it, I'm always open to.
Thought it went pretty smoothly.
Yeah, well, like it went well, I think, and it always helps just to have nice people that you can play with. I know all three of you fairly well, so I know what vibe we can get away with.
That was fun.
Cool. But I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you, CK.
Thank you for hosting. It's been a blast.
Yeah.
And nice meeting you guys.
You've met me technically.
Right.
Just everyone.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys.
I mean, obviously, the thing we have to do and say is be like, yo, everybody, please go and check out all of the awesome people who've been involved in this, doing shout outs. Go check out Glenn. Go check out
D&D Escape from Kill's Kingdom. Oh my god.
Escape from Kelskin.
Go check out Haya.
Exactly.
Why is that not right? Stupid thing won't work.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna pop off, but have a great night, everybody.
Yeah. Night. And go check out Kels as well, obviously. Kels will
No.
do it. Go give her
Yeah,
follows and
check out Kels.
appreciations and
Bye,
stuff.
Bye, guys.
Alright. Why won't the shout out for higher work? Why am I doing everything? Can I just not spell your name? Is that the problem?
It looks like it's spelled correctly is the weird thing.
There you go.
Shut up.
Yeah, well, please go and check out all the people who played this game because they're all amazing and wonderful. We should find somebody to raid, I guess.
Reaper is streaming. Reaperlicious.
Yes, they are. Yeah, I'm down for that. We can go raid Reaper. I don't know if I don't raid him very often. Sort of thing. I don't know how much longer Kels is going to go because if she's now going to go and do a normal stream, although she normally finishes around this time anyway. So yeah, yeah, we'll go raid Reaper. Let's do that. It's a good suggestion. Haha, got it right. Yeah, we'll go raid Reaper. They're playing Mega Man. which retro and platformy and stuff. And Reaper's always a nice person. They're very supportive and lovely when they come in chats and stuff. So that would be cool. If anybody wants them and doesn't already have them, here's my socials. You can follow on Twitter to get updated on what I do. You can check out past VODs on the YouTube. It's pretty much up to date except for this weekend. I just need to put up yesterday's stream and today's stream, and then it will be up to date. So by next weekend it will be up to date. And if you want to join the Discord and chat in between streams, you can do that. If you set your role as a sloth, you get to see what I do in my little area of the Discord. And if you set it for live notifications, you get to see when me and all the other cool streamers in the Nerdy Castle go live. Thank you again, Kels, even though she's left. Thank you again, Glenn and Haya, for being here. I really hope Bones feels better soon, and tell her thank you for at least playing the beginning.
Yeah, let Bones know she saved the world.
Yeah, absolutely. It was all down
I was
to her.
just explaining to her how it ended.
Well, tell her to watch the VOD. It's fine. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for coming to play my silly little game, and I really hope you have fun.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks.
Awesome.
I'm definitely down for it again.
We'll go raid Reaper. There's raid or sub-raid message if you want it. If you'd rather just lurk or say your own version of hey, how are you, that's perfectly fine. Do that. And yeah, catch you all soon. Bye.
Hey,
I ran out of time.
oh, that was fun. Alright.